and emotions has been going on for centuries, with each side presenting strong arguments for their stance. On the one hand, logic is considered to be rational and objective, providing a clear path for decision-making and problem-solving. On the other hand, emotions are seen as subjective and intangible, but essential for our well-being and personal relationships. Should you buy her a dinner, or should she learn how to cook to make a dinner? Who's right and who's wrong? Let's find out. Welcome to Emotions versus Logic, the show that pushes dating and relationships to a whole new level, with your hosts, The Real Dana and Steve the Dean Williams. The Real Dana, aka Dana with the Data, is the former co-host of the #1 YouTube morning show, Star in the Morning. She's currently digital content creator and co-host of the Man Up Show with Judge Joe Brown on the Real Dana YouTube channel. Her motto? F*** what you think and love yourself first. With over 40 years in the game, Steve the Dean Williams is an expert in relationships of all stages, from the single life to the married life and all points in between. Steve teaches men to unplug themselves from the dating matrix of TV, radio, and some of these cupcake YouTubers who cry about women all the time. The call-in number is 833-859-8744. That's 833-859-8744. Who wins tonight? Emotions or logic?
Yeah, it's saying like I just did a D. It says like premium. It's like a premium account. That's what it's saying.
You pay like $11 a month. Hi.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, I'll talk to you about that. I had no idea that. Mm-hmm. All right. So what's going on, D? How you doing? I take it off.
Do you ever take like YouTube's breaks, like vacations? You know,
what are you talking about?
Like, okay, like right now, I'm kind of like on a hiatus because I do the show with the judge twice a week, but we're on our summer break.
Oh no, the game doesn't sleep just because what you do is different. Guys are having problems with women every day, so it's not you can't take.
What I talk about is way more important. It's about.
No. Well, this is my job, so this is.
It's my job too.
Right, but again, my job is different than your job because my job, I got clients all over the world that ask questions or coaching.
But even if people have clients, they do, out of the office this weekend.
Well, I do I do. But okay, it doesn't end once I just cut off the live because I have to do coaching after that. So okay,
schedule your appointments in a week because I'm on vacation.
Well, no. Well, here's the thing about business. A lot of people want to have their own business, but they don't understand when you have your own business, there are no time off. Depending on what kind of business you have, there is no time off.
That is true. I need to probably get that mindset.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'd rather just be somebody's wife, honey.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying it's not a 9 to 5. It's 25 hours a day. It's not. It doesn't go away.
It's totally true because
right.
I don't work for anyone, but
right.
I honestly really do have to put more hours and more work in.
Yeah.
Because I need more. I really do need more money, but I'm not putting that extra effort in. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's like that where, because think about this, when everybody's sleeping on this side of the world, you still have people who are up. In other countries. Right. So you gotta
saying, and you have all over.
Yeah. But I'm always used to working and only getting like a few hours of sleep anyway. So I've been doing this for so long. It's just what I would feel weird sleeping more than 4 or 5 hours.
Actually going on vacation.
What's that now?
I said you will feel weird going on a vacation.
Yeah. You know what it is?
Even if you go away, you will probably plug in.
I did. I try to go on vacation.
Vegas with your
I try to go, which I'll be doing in December again. But what I'm saying is, when I go on vacation,
to go see your pretend friend.
Yeah. Okay, when I go on vacation, I still have to have the laptop with me because it's just. I don't know. Maybe it's a workaholic or something.
Why are you going in December? Is this an annual thing where you go to Vegas in December?
Anyway, we're here.
To that, I don't know.
Well, what I'm saying, we're here chopping up. I'm just saying.
Hi, everybody in the chat. Hi, everybody on X, honey. Yes, honey. I just came from a space on X, and this non-factor tried to come for me, honey. Don't play with me.
Who tried to come for you?
Somebody who don't even show their face in their little picture thing.
Weird. Yeah,
we were talking about politics, and it's like them Democrat slave plantation.
Yeah. So no, I'm just saying, yeah. No, it's not. Whatever. Cali love. Cali love. Again, if you for those who have a business, will understand that it's not a 9 to 5 job. People always say they want their own business, but they don't understand what comes along with having your own business. There are no, you get to like break. I mean, you don't want to. Even when you're on vacation, you're on vacation for a few minutes, but you get back into your grind because you're always, creating, working on stuff. And
I would say this though, it's I people who do work for someone, that's great, and I would prefer that. It's just that I did corporate for 20 years, and I'm so used to not working for someone anymore. So this is what I'm used to. But yeah.
So all right. So for instance, we have a Game Kings in October, right? So I'm flying into that, but even though I'm doing that, I'm having coaching sessions with people, and I'm still working. Like when I go to the hotel, I mean, when I always travel, I'm always going live anyway. So it just doesn't stop when you're doing it. So it's okay.
I realized because I had the braids, and I don't have the braids. Now this hat felt bigger for some reason.
Well, because the braids kind of hold the thing in. Guys,
why does it feel big? I don't know.
If you guys have a question, please put a Q. The lines are open, 833-859-8744. And we're talking about, are men craving emotional safety in relationships? And that's what we're going to be talking about today.
And you know what? And I think that's a fair question.
Yeah.
You should have an emotional safe space in a relationship.
Wait, who should?
Men should.
No, stop playing. No, stop playing. Are you serious? No, come on. Come on, man. Come on. Wait. Are you serious?
If you're in a relationship with me, married, or we're in a committed partnership or whatever, you confide in me, you have to be able to trust me to listen to you, not go and tell people your business or our business. That's part of the emotional safe space.
Okay. A man should never put that kind of weight on a woman, because that's not her job to take on the weight.
I don't think it's a weight
to a man. I believe, listen, that's what you have your boys for. You have your little council, you have your boys, you have your friends, you know what I mean? Your closest friend. I'm talking about the ones close to the vest. I'm not talking about basic guys. I'm saying that as a man, you talk to your boys about issues and problems, but you don't bring that home to a woman. A man should never bring that or put that on a woman. I totally disagree. That's so weak, because you lose respect. She needs you to be the rock. She doesn't need to see you as weak, soft, frail, and things like that.
You are still the rock. You are still the
Oh man.
You don't want me to backstab you or portray you or talk about you behind your back. If a man goes 50-50 with a woman, does that make him? Yes, it does.
Okay, if a man goes 50-50 with a woman, does make him weak? No, I don't believe a man should go 50-50. It should be 100% man. I don't believe even in 50-50. I don't think so. Yeah.
You only believe 50-50 when it comes to bills.
No, I believe that what's the level of the relationship? D, I believe if you're dating someone, you shouldn't go anything. If you're in a relationship, even living together, you shouldn't give to each other. You should, your money is your money. And I don't believe a man should ask a woman for money. And I don't believe a woman should ask a man for money.
I don't believe a man should ask a woman for money, but I do believe that it's okay. And women should ask a man for money.
Well,
whether I need X amount for whatever, or is you paying all the bills? So
no, well, I'm saying if you're living together, you're paying the bills as far as
you believe in 50-50.
Well, no, it's not 50-50. What I'm saying is at the end of the day, we're saying that what's important is that the person with his woman pays the bills until there is an engagement or a marriage or something like that. But if there's an engagement or a marriage, that's when we've got to look at the bills and all that other stuff.
I get that.
Yes.
But
what?
When we are living together, you're still going to be paying majority of the bills. So when it's time to talk about who's paying what as far as bills,
no, I don't.
the man is going to still be paying more.
I don't
Okay,
really.
80-20. You're going to be paying 80%.
I don't really think so. I don't think. Well, again, that depends on how weak the person is. I mean,
What is this?
we're all about. Wait, aren't we all about Beyonce? The what is it? The Independence Church of Beyonce.
Well, I'm
Independent women, right?
well, first of all, I don't take my relationship advice from Beyonce because she got issues herself. So, yeah. That's number one. Number two, you are the man, you are the leader in every aspect. You are the leader.
Well, here's the question. Here, what if she has kids?
Well, anything.
That has nothing to do. Okay, this is the problem with a lot of you males out there. Her having kids has nothing to do with that. The kids are not your responsibility. If she has kids and they're not your kids, it is her responsibility to get with the father of those kids so he can pay his child support and his responsibility. But it is not your responsibility to take care of children that are not yours. Especially if you're just dating each other, it's not like y'all are together. So I D, what you think? I just think that if she has kids, the father of those kids should pay child support and take care of his responsibility.
That child had two parents, so let's just say the father just dips out and it's just her. And if a man comes into her life and they are in a relationship, what I'm saying, especially if they decide to live together, that man will be taking on that father role. So that's when it kind of changes as far as, yes, my finances will be contributing to this child because that is her child and we are a family.
Well, again,
that's under circumstances. But if the father is present in that child's life, that is the father's responsibility to financially provide for that child. But even if say if the father's in a kid's life, but the mother and father are no longer together, and then she hooks up with somebody else, and that new man she marries or lives with or whatever, or just live with or whatever, listen, what is being that household, yes, he's contributing to that kid because that kid is under his
that has to be again, that's a conversation. And I would say that's a conversation that they have to have of an understanding of roles,
right, exactly.
You just don't take on that responsibility without discussing and having an idea that if I'm taking these responsibilities on, then they're going to have to listen to what I have to say, but that's just a thing. Well, you say, what if the kids don't listen to the new man? Well,
why are you dating a woman that got badass kids?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
I think that's a bad woman.
Well, no, exactly. Well, see, this is the problem with a lot of young black men, young white men, and not just males in general. The children are a reflection of the woman, and if the children are out of order, disarray, bad kids, these children should have manners. These children should think school first and get their education. I mean, they should have these things in order. And if they don't have those, it's actually a representation of the leadership skills of the mom. And it's not knocking the mom saying she's bad, but I'm saying that why would you want to be a part of somebody that has bad leadership skills with the children? But you have it, D.
I agree with you. Yes. Because you're saying if the kids don't listen, well, you knew those kids didn't listen when you were ignorant in the beginning. Okay. When you first met the kids,
right?
That should have been part of your vetting process.
Yeah. Ooh, wait, D, you say that again. It should be part of the what?
The vetting process.
Thank you. That tells you why you have weak vetting skills. The first thing, you shouldn't even know the kids at first, but the deeper you get in a relationship with the children, there are things that you need to talk to the woman about as far as even before you even meet the kids. What are they like? Are they honor roll students? Are they listening? Do they cause trouble? Do they cause havoc? These are things that you need to find out before you even meet the kids. And see, that's poor management skills and vetting skills on your side to say that, well, you didn't know in the beginning, then that's your ignorance. And you know what, Dana? And that's why women look for ignorant people like that to run game on and say, look, you're ignorant enough to take it on, so you're the dumbass. So yeah, that's your ignorance. So you get what you get.
True.
Yeah. So yeah, Frank, it was a good question. But yeah, y'all guys have got to vet better. So it's
have a video for the title.
Oh, you do have a video, right?
Yeah, let me share.
Yes. All right, here we go. Let's go and grab. Guys, got a question? Please put a queue. Lines are open. We got y'all. If y'all want to call in, let us grab this. All right, here we go.
A man is looking, but absolutely a man can come in and crave that safety and don't get it. We talked about this yesterday on a pod. A person can come in and build a wall because they have to safeguard themselves because they don't feel safe in a space. A woman can interrupt you and you don't feel safe. A woman can be distracted when you're trying to talk to her and they don't feel safe. You could be interrupting a man and he doesn't feel safe. When he's coming to you in a vulnerable moment and you shun him, he cannot feel safe, which makes him safeguard subconsciously. And that comes from memories and past experiences and things like that. So yes, it could have been something, darling, that you did do in a marriage that was messed up. I'm married and I can tell you right now, if I didn't listen to my husband when he came to me, if I looked down upon what he was saying to me when he was trying to make a decision, if I felt like I was better than him and I minimized him, he's going to naturally safeguard. It's not necessarily turned just against you. He just doesn't feel safe. And you can remind him of a space where he didn't feel safe before and it shows up. So we can't always say that this person was always this way. No, I can tell y'all at a countless couples that I have worked with, that person at the beginning was the most vulnerable person until that person showed them they were not safe and secure in that relationship. And they put their safeguard on against the very person that they hoped was going to make them feel safe. So it's absolutely possible for that to happen.
Cool, but we got a lot to talk about on that. Let's see. There's a question right here. He says, agree, debit card works too. If you do, doesn't that apply to the woman contributing just a little bit to the household? No, dog, she's contributed everything. See, dog, okay, here's the thing I want to say to you, Mr. Barry, that what most of you guys have got to stop doing is worrying about calculus when you can't count. Most of you guys can't even get a woman or have the mental or man mindset to direct a woman correctly. So I understand you're asking a question, but what does this question have to do with you? You don't have any women, you don't have any structure. So what does it mean? Make it make sense. I understand you're asking a question, but D, we already answered that question. If you're listening, you should know how we feel. But what say you on this question right here, D?
Steve, do you agree that her debit card works too? If you do, doesn't that apply to the woman contribute just a little bit of the household? Well, Steve already said that.
I've already said it. I don't know why he's ignorant.
Yeah. So her debit. First of all, I don't. That's what K-Zach says. That's his thing.
That's his thing. Yeah.
And he has the right to live his life like that.
Yes.
If you agree with him, then you live your life like that. You know, you just meet women that will agree with that. I don't agree. Her debit card. So what? If it works for me.
Well, that's okay. Here's the problem.
It works what I wanted to work for.
It's not even a statement. It's just that guys like this, they don't even have any women even ask this question, which is, it baffles me. You can't even get a woman. So what does it matter, the question, if you can't even get a woman to be interested in you? You're looking at living together. You can't even, you're too scared to even walk up, talk to or approach a woman. So why would you look to you guys being together when you don't even have
you're jumping ahead. You're jumping. What is that? You're jumping before the horse or something?
Yeah, they said cart before the horse. Yeah, they do that. A lot of these guys, they always want to look at something way down the line and talk about these points when they don't even have any structure themselves to even talk to a woman, more or less date a woman or be in a relationship. So what does this even matter to you if you can't even talk to a woman?
Right.
It doesn't make any, you got to make it make sense.
Focus on where you're at right now. Because it's like, maybe I think a lot of times people, they want that committed relationship. They want that marriage, or they want that partnership. They want to be under the same roof with the person who they like, and I get it. But you have to stop worrying about that because it's going to throw your focus off for what's important as you build up your character now, and looking at your situation, and have fun, especially in the beginning. Take advantage of the beginning stages.
Yes.
To be in a relationship, it takes work.
Yeah,
so you already jumping into all the work and effort you got to put into. Even me as a woman, I love the beginning stages because I know once you commit, that's work as a woman that you have to do.
I mean, talking about contributing to a household when you're not even contributing to yourself. You can't. Right. The thing is, for a lot of you guys, y'all try to look at men how they talk, but you can't make the demands of a man when you're seen as a woman in the eyes of a woman. And if a woman sees you that way, they're going to act out and they're not going to listen to you. Why should I contribute to you? Your punk ass ain't going anywhere. I can act up, act out, do whatever I want. You're not going anywhere. And a lot of y'all guys do that. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of those things out here. And please, Frank Green, please, sir, please have enough respect for this. Shout out to our dog, Greg Adams, but please, there's no such thing as a monk mode, okay?
What's that?
Red pill, that's some red pill rhetoric and a manosphere stuff. Please don't disrespect this room. Shout out to our dog, because if you knew Greg Adams, you would know some things that you don't know. So please.
Why you say salute Greg Adams?
Well, now Coach Greg Adams, he's got some game, but again, guys like this guy, he's using a red pill manosphere thing called monk mode, probably like sitting on a mountain and meditating and stuff. So that's what silly feminine guys talk about, and that's what that guy is saying right now. But you got it. Guys got a question, please put a Q or call in. But getting back to that video is ridiculous. That video is absolutely crazy.
Should we play it again? Because it's like,
why? Okay, why would a man go to a woman crying, complaining, and showing weakness? That's sick.
So I appreciate her analogy that she gave, her example of her and her husband. Because when you are married, that is, you are one, you are a unit. So there are things that I think both people who are in unit need to protect each other. It's different ways of men protecting a woman is different. I can't, as opposed to ways that a woman can't protect a man. So everyone needs to play that role. And part of that,
yes, roles.
Right. And so part of that, for me, I look at that as, respecting his boundaries, respecting what he is saying and doing, respecting him on all levels. And when you disrespect, when you overstep or disregard his boundaries, his rules and his regulations or whatever, that is not allowing an emotional safety space. Even though it sounds to you, that sounds a little thin, but but she's a woman, so we say emotional safety.
Thank you.
But in other words, but that is true. It's just that you guys will call it something else, and I would say respect. Having respect. I don't know. I think you are disregarding it because of the phrase that she chose.
I cannot believe that she's saying, and now her saying this to women, I'm fine with this, but her saying this to men is ridiculous. She's not
saying it to the woman.
Okay, well, I guess she's saying to women because she shouldn't say that to men, because that right there is a big issue and a big problem with a lot of people. A lot of guys out here, because they have a lot of femininity in them, they always go to the woman when they have like if a woman says, I want to break up with you, or I don't like how things are going. These guys act out emotionally, why, and crying and begging and, I'll do better. And, bringing your problems to a woman. I don't know. I never seen that. I don't know what that's like.
Right. I don't think men don't just run to a woman with the problems and what I think you're looking at it. You're not going to bring your problems to a woman for her to give you a solution. I don't think it's that. I just think that people, you listen, we don't know what people have been through in their life. But at the same time, if you choose to share something with me, it's my responsibility not to use it against you, not to, talk about it to someone else behind your back. It is my responsibility to respect it. You know what I'm saying? And acknowledge it. And if you do the opposite, that is creating a hostile environment for that man to where we check out.
Yeah, I think, okay. Now, again, I would say when it comes to children, okay, I think that the two of you should sit down and the two of you should discuss if the child is acting out of order or there's something that happened at school. That is a conversation that must be had. And I believe it's when it comes to something like that, that is something that the two of you can discuss where you give your thoughts and she gives y'all come up with a solution. I believe in that moment with kids, absolutely. But, you having a tough day at work because Mr. Slate is being mean to you or somebody's backstabbing you at your job or something like that. You've got to be that rock and you've got to come home. I always say leave work at home and come home and
leave work at work.
Well, leave work at work. Thank you. Leave work at work, but don't bring the job home. And I think a lot of people do that. Bring the job home, and if they do that, it kills.
Because listen, you can ask a man, "Hey, how was your day?" They're like, "It was fine." And they're not. And I know they're not going to tell you what happened during their day, whether it was good or bad. Thank you, Adonis. Whether it was good or bad. And it's like, but if they say, it was all right or whatever, just say, okay. But I think it's not about wanting him to, and I think with women, sometimes where we go wrong is we want the man to talk to us. Like,
well, he should. He should.
Open up. No. I'm talking about open up and tell me what you're thinking, what you're feeling type thing. That talk.
No.
All right. And they're not going to do that. So even if he had a bad day, if he had to cuss someone out or if he didn't get a contract or whatever, it was just hectic, he's still going to say it was all right. It was a good day or it was just all right. But I just think that I always look at it, no matter what his day was, and I don't know what it is, I want him to come home to a good experience.
Well, yeah, he should come home to a good experience, but he shouldn't, he shouldn't bring worry to it. Okay, I don't believe a man should bring, now again, I can see, a woman having a bad day, going to her man, but we
gonna tell you.
Yeah, y'all gonna tell him, right? Y'all gonna tell him, but
sometimes y'all may not want to hear, especially if we got to do with another woman, some catty mess. But
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I think that's but part of the problem nowadays is that a lot of these guys out here are
because my husband always talked to me about his day.
Wow, well, do y'all share periods too? Wow, amazing. That's amazing. No, I'm not being mean. No, I'm saying
what if
man, come on, man.
What if he it's like his business partner or help him like his assistant? Maybe they call it a business together. And now that he's controlled the whole business, maybe sometimes he come home and talk to her. So
does he cuddle up more? Does he cuddle up to you in the ball and starts to cry? I mean, come on, man.
No. Can you give us a little bit more context? Like,
come on, man. Man, no way. No. That's not no. We're saying, listen.
I thought your wife should be your best friend.
No, man. Yeah, all this, man, y'all got us.
When I'm in a relationship, I'm the main friend. I'm the only friend you need, and you're the only friend I need.
Oh man, come on, man! Y'all should not, gentlemen.
He paid most of the bills too. But I know that's right.
No, exactly. Hey, it all makes all the sense.
No, because there are men who pay the bills and they don't talk to their wife about everything. But She listens.
Yeah, did you hear there's a new pearl tampon? Oh yeah, let's go get them. Let's make it a trip together. Yeah, hey, exactly, man. Come on, man. Nah,
Each other's
nah.
ride. Yeah, to each other's ride and die.
Yeah.
That's what I want, honey.
Y'all have got to stop. You ladies, y'all got to stop this, man. Man, come
You want
on.
to bring up Beyonce? Beyonce and Jay-Z had a whole concert tour on the run.
Oh my good Lord. Y'all trading purses and hey, Mick, do y'all watch like the Lifetime and We channel together? And when it's time to cry, y'all get the tissue and cry and hug each other. Come on.
And he
man.
taught me how to what
is that?
what's that?
Yeah, what is that? That's
a little weird.
Yeah, exactly. See, it gets weirder and weirder. Yeah.
I may have to pull back off your side right now.
Yeah, pull away. What if there's something that I can help him? You can't help a man with anything except the way you cook and
help
add
him spend
flavor.
the money.
No, not how you. No. Listen.
You help plan the trips when you go on vacation.
Yeah, you can help plan the trips. I believe you can set up the Christmas decorations, the Halloween decorations. You can set up the birthday parties. Yeah, you can set up the birthday parties. You can set up all right, this is how much money I need for the birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, and things.
I need access to the credit card.
No. I'm just saying, like, if he's going
to the credit card for the trips.
Yeah, if he's going to if your child is going to a birthday party, I need some money. We're gonna go shopping. I mean, little light things like that. I mean, we're not saying that y'all don't have to communicate those things, but those just little light things, like especially school, right?
I don't want to put the word in the chat, but you said pew. Is it pew pew? You're like, yeah, pew. What does pew pew? Oh, shoot. Maybe that's what it is. Pew.
Oh yeah. Well. I mean, that's fine, but I just think that I don't think. I mean, like I said, if you're a team right now, if you have children right now, you should have once summer started to prepare the child for the next grade. That was something y'all could have done. But it's schooling. But again, that's what I'm saying. So if you're coming into a relationship with somebody, or you're thinking about having children, schooling is very important. School districts are very important. I mean, all these little light things you got to discuss. If you're going to celebrate Christmas, or you're going to do Halloween, discipline, and all those things. So it's a lot of things that you can discuss with somebody. But coming home and talking about my problems. Now, again, as a man, you want to listen to, if your woman has any problems, yeah, you want to listen, but don't try to fix, because sometimes women just want to.
I do be no. Sometimes I do be wanting
advice,
to fix, especially if I know he can fix it.
Yeah.
Honey, because I'm a damsel in distress sometimes. Got it.
Right. No. I'm not. What are you talking about?
You know what? That's part of my vetting. Because if you can't guide me, if you can't like save me out of my damsel in distress, then what are you good for?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's because sometimes women have stress at the work sometimes, and they're stressing out, and that's fine. But as a man, if you are stressing out, before you go home, I guess go to a bar, because I don't know, some guys I guess go to the bar and drink a little bit or something, because they're so
go home.
Yeah, because they don't want to go home. Well, I'm not saying that. Sometimes they go home to drama because they don't know how to manage their household. But here's the thing, D. This is why you don't talk about your problems, because if you're showing a woman your weakness and things don't go right, she knows exactly where to hit you at. Then exactly where to get you at, especially if things don't go right and then there's a breakup or a divorce. She knows how to get you. So
can I a sidebar real quick? Two things. Number one, should we check to make sure the phone lines are working?
Yeah, let me double check. Lines are working. Yes, lines are working. Yes, phone lines are working, gentlemen. Yes, the phone lines are working.
I didn't hear like a bell or anything.
Oh, I'll give you the watch this. I'll give you the dings. Hold on, watch this. I'll show you the lines are working. Give me a second. I'll give you the dings. Hold on. Yeah, but guys, lines are working. If you got a question, please put a Q in there. There you go. Here are your dings. You ready?
Okay. Yes.
All right. Ding, 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 ding.
This is another sidebar. So, what was it? Kingstown was last week, the season finale.
Oh, man, it was heavy.
That was the season finale because I'm expecting to see a new episode this Sunday. I can't wait. It's going to be a season 4, right?
Wait. You didn't watch episode 10 yet?
Yes, that's why I said was last week.
I think it's
was that the season finale?
It was season finale. It was too. That was heavy.
I need more.
They're up in the air. They haven't said it, but I'm just saying it was
like that.
That was heavy. No, that was the way they ended was heavy.
So real.
Yeah, that was real. You know what? That's okay. Give me an example. The weight that he has on his shoulders, right? He can't go to a woman and talk to her about. I mean, that kind of weight. That's one thing about. You see what I'm saying?
First of all, I run from a man like that. Any man with all that weight, don't come near me, honey.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's that kind of weight.
I'm surprised that he have a stroke or a heart attack.
No, that's that.
Hey. Oh, I can't believe I forgot his name. Jeremy.
No,
the character, yeah, but the character.
Yeah, the character, I don't know his name. I don't know his name.
Mike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. What's the girl name? I'm about to say Gladys.
You mean she's no more? She's.
I know.
No, I'm fine with it. I'm just fine. What I'm saying is,
but that was so tragic because the guy said, "I'm letting you go." That's why she didn't want to leave because she that's all she knew.
Well, because she loved Mike's leadership. Mike never.
No. She didn't want to leave the Russian guy.
Oh yeah, well and
part of that was she wanted to help Mike. She liked Mike, but that's all she knew because they got her when she was a teenager.
Yeah, that guy flipped her. Yeah, that was bad how he flipped her.
So when she got her freedom,
yes,
she didn't want it. She didn't want it. Oh my God.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. Even in slave times, when they freed them, some people didn't just want to be free because they
the Democrat plantation.
Oh, absolutely. But that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying that if you look at what he's dealing with, I mean, I'm saying that's how heavy it was. A heavy. It
was so heavy. That shootout on the bridge. Oh my God.
Like that, but. It was so it's so much. That's what I'm saying. This is what makes a man. For him,
yeah. How do you go home to your bed?
That's heavy. That's weight. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I love that show because you can't bring that heaviness to a woman. You can't go to a woman with that kind of heavy.
His wife didn't bring that happened at her job to her husband.
Yeah, too happy because
he got pissed when he found out, but she should have said something.
No, she shouldn't. You want to know why? Because she knew that he can't handle that. Okay. I think more damage. I think he would.
Well, he probably would have tried to kill the guy.
Yeah, right, and that's why Mike knew it.
Mike did beat him up, but Mike had to bring the other guy and say, "Stop me from killing him."
Right. Oh,
that's right. Here.
Because Mike's got a lot on his plate. But see, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's why he's the mayor because people don't understand the heaviness of the weight.
The Kingstown.
The mayor of Kingstown.
The mayor of Kingstown.
Yeah. That's that. I mean, that episode was so heavy that, but again, this is the kind of heaviness that happens when you are that kind of person. When you have because again, for a lot of young men. A lot of men who have you have the heaviness of the family, but then there's the family outside the family. I'm not talking about the TV show now. I'm just saying there are men out there that have to deal with the family. Then there's the family of the family, and then their family coming to you when they have issues. I mean, that's what happens when you're like that kind of a man. You're the number one source of the family patriarch. You're the top guy. So everybody comes to you because you have all the answers. But you can't bring that heaviness to your woman, but that's just too much weight. That's just too much, man. That was heavy. That was very heavy, right? That was so heavy. I watched it again. I had to watch it twice because it just the like you were saying, shedding his skin, saying that should have been let out, and what did you let out? But again, he has enough mental toughness to not show the world how heavy it is. He just went away to his little cabin where he fed the bear. You know what I mean? He just
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's what a lot of young men don't understand. They're not equipped to handle that kind of heaviness. I mean, not in that heavy, but I'm saying that, do you want to be the top guy of the family? Because as a top guy of the family,
but do you deal with that?
oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Because your kids are grown.
Yeah, when you
get Mayor Kingstown's on Paramount.
Right, yeah, when you get that top spot, yeah, everybody comes to you because you have the answer, because they don't see weakness in you. No one's gonna go to the person they see weakness in. They got to see strength. They got to see movement. They got to see that and see success to say and to go to you and say, you know what, these are the problems I'm having in my family. What should I do? Or this is what I should do. What should I do? So there are a lot of people out here that and this might be one of your people right here.
This is dry. About to
yeah. So I'll time them out, but
no, don't time them out, because
is that your person?
Probably is, but because my platform is about politics.
Okay, so that's your okay, yeah, because this is Kuzmo. I can tell you, Kuzmo is going to get in a relationship, and he's going to be the bitch in the relationship. So you can be as dry as you want, but the thing that your father never taught you that we're trying to teach you right now is very, very important. And
this is just a FYI. Saturday night, I talk about relationships. The one time out of the week on my platform. This is something fun that I could do outside of talking about politics and current events.
Yeah, but
go listen. You go to that corny ass Kamala Harris rally. That dry shit. So go. Bye bye.
Yeah, go. That shows how feminine and emotional you are. Because instead of just leaving, you think that telling us what you're going to do is going to make us feel sorry for you. And you please understand that shows that, again, this is what I'm talking. This is why people like that need some kind of guidance and leadership, because it is very effeminate. Because I think that's a guy right there. It is very feminine for a guy to say a sidebar dig and then say, well, I'm going over here. Who gives a F what you doing, man?
Right. You saying this is dry, but then you're going to watch a woman who's an idiot. Okay.
Right. But the idiots follow idiots. But that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying to a lot of people, nobody's mad. See, this is why do y'all guys think just because we say something to you that's a truth that we're mad? We're not yelling and screaming at you. We're cool, calm, and collected. You're the one that your little pussy's hurt. Your pussy's hurt, sir. So don't get mad, dog. I know it's real sassy. That's the word. See what I'm saying? Sassy. That's what I'm saying, man. That the thing as a man, young man, instead of saying, "Well, we
don't say buttercup in the East Coast."
Yeah, nobody says buttercup. And nobody says, well, I don't like it, and I'm going over here. Who cares? Because wherever you go, you're still the same person. Wherever you go, you're still the same person. So listen, the thing that you got to learn, maybe your father didn't teach you. If there's something that you don't like, just leave, because nobody cares. There's not one person in this room that cares where you're going except you. And you to say that, think that they care, they don't. Nobody cares. No, they don't care.
I got another video.
Yes. All right. Let's get to this other video. Guys, lines open if y'all want to call. We got y'all covered. You got a question, please put a Q. Let's get it. Here we go.
Child, I don't care who you ask. The number one thing a man is looking for in his woman is peace. Okay, but how do you give peace? By giving grace, by giving patience, understanding. Peace feels like you care about me as a person. You don't care about how big your house is going to be once I pay for it. You care about me. And friend, it's hard to care about somebody if you don't care about yourself. Child, I don't care.
No, I disagree. I totally disagree. A man is not looking for peace. That's I tell you why.
Looking for a woman.
No, respect. Peace comes with respect. I mean, the building is respect. The subsidiary companies of that is peace. So
I see what you're saying. If you give me respect, you're giving me peace.
Yeah, exactly. I always believe, and I have this thing.
But if she's giving you peace, can't that be respectful?
Yeah. Well, okay. That's why I tell my young guy, I say, well, let women fall in love and you fall into respect. If you can fall into respect, that means a woman is going to respect your boundaries and is never going to bring any disruption to your life. A woman is going to recognize, all right, you know what? I can tell my man's having a hard day. Let me back off a little bit. Let him know his food's in the microwave or whatever, and just give him a little wiggle room so he can figure things out himself. But you should, as a man should never ask or demand peace from a woman. That is crazy to me. Who even does that? I've always, on YouTube, you always see these guys like, I want peace and I want to give it. Wait, why even? Who even asks a woman for peace? I don't even. How does that work?
You want a woman to give you respect, just like you want another man or anybody else in this world to respect you. Men just want to be respected.
Yes.
If you can't respect me, then get the F up out my face.
That's right, because you're not gonna bring me peace.
So basically, whether you're a man, woman, child, you're going to respect me as a man. That's the number one
of all things. Yes.
And so if it's a love interest, that doesn't change. Respect. Don't change that word for peace.
Yeah, respect above all. But the thing is that you have the right. Jonah. Is Jonah a guy? Is he in my room saying this? Hold on, let me see. Is this a guy? Is that your guy?
Okay, you might get a new hat.
No, I don't understand. I don't understand. What is wrong with you effeminate guys? Like y'all are metrosexual. You see the women in here.
About me, I might get a new hat.
I
might get a new hat if I'm behaving and respecting or giving a man peace. Maybe that's what he meant. I don't know. I'm not paying that to comment no mind.
Because the reason I pay mine is because it's very important that these young men have some kind of structure and know how to move as men, to recognize that men don't say. Why say something negative to a? How does that make you?
Still here. I thought you was going to the Kamala Harris rally.
Oh, but you see how that works. They just talk a big game, but they don't. But let me see. Is this person in our room or your room? That guy Jonas. Okay, then that you can handle him the way you want. But I'm just saying that the thing I love about my guys in my room is that we don't talk bad about women. I don't understand why say something to a woman about a hat what is that supposed to make you feel good? So anyway, as we were saying before, what I was saying is that as far as man being a man and all this stuff, it's very important you shouldn't look for peace. And if you are looking for peace from a woman, then you shouldn't even be in a relationship. The peace, respect should be respect.
You should already have peace in your life.
Oh, exactly. Because you are peaceful. See, one that is fine with his life, Dana, can recognize an unpeaceful person who comes into his life, and he will get that person out of his life because his life. But you can always tell individuals who don't have a peaceful life. Mm-hmm. They will always let poison come in. And they think because all these weird people.
I think Glo is in your chat. He says the rally in Vegas. Oh, he's talking about Kamala. Yeah, the rally in Vegas. No one's going there. Well, I hope you're talking about Kamala Harris. Like,
wait, is that someone in my chat saying that?
Glo. I don't think he ain't in mine.
Hey, Glo ain't in my. Hey, Glo.
Where Kamala Harris rally is at?
Oh, wait. Glo. I know Glo. Excuse me. GLO. You know better. Focus.
Oh, he's talking about Kamala Harris.
No, I know that. D. This is the problem with these suckers.
Everybody got politics.
Can you focus? GLO, focus. My God, stop being a woman and focus. This is
women don't focus.
No, because I demand D. Because look, I want my guys to win, and they're not going to win when their minds is all over the place, and then they always wonder why they're messing up with women and why they can't get a woman. Focus, dumbass.
You know what? I agree with you 1,000%. Because, and this is why, and I get it, and I respect that you don't talk about politics, and you just prove your point to me again why you don't, because it's a distraction.
Well, they're always in Southern Belle. This is why I'm not. You see, you're missing the boat as well. That's you're on that side. But again,
Southern Belle likes to pick with you.
I know she's like she just wants me. That's how it works when they want to sleep with you. But what I'm saying is that I need my guys that are on my side. We've got to stay focused, because most of you don't focus, and the lack of focus is going to allow someone to come into your life that doesn't bring peace and respect. And they're going to recognize that you are not standing focused, and then they're going to take over your territory. And y'all dumbasses don't GLO. That's what you think it's funny, right? Keep it up, you'll be gone. Because I know you. And listen, GLO, you know you need this game more than I need you. So either you're gonna learn or not, dog. It's up to you. But I don't like disruption. Not on my side. D, you can have it on your side, but on my side, I need my guys focused, because they got to learn this game, and they got to learn how to make demands, and they can't do it when they're not focused on what needs to be had.
Yeah.
But
yeah. No, and I don't want to harp on that too much, but
yes,
like I said, I totally agree with you. I do got more videos.
Okay.
You,
so what is your take? So what is your take on that?
I understood what you were saying.
Yes,
I agree, but again, this is a woman, so our words are different. You will use because you're saying no respect. So if she was to describe to you what does peace look like, the definition would be respect. So it's like, okay, you say respect, we say peace, and technically I don't think it's two different things, but I think if you want a man to listen to you as a woman, sometimes you do have to speak his language.
Yeah, you have to learn the man, number one. But if you're a male, you already know that you can bring disarray to that individual, and he is going to reward your bad behavior and train you to say, okay, this is how you need to act around me. But then you can't complain later on, D, that, oh, my woman is not bringing me peace. Oh, I got to go home to that attitude. And, oh, here we go. And all this other stuff. When you create that, And that's what it's important that these young men learn. And these young boys need this kind of instruction to realize, don't ever ask for peace, gentlemen. And D, don't ask for loyalty. Don't ask for peace. And don't ask for loyalty.
Wait, women shouldn't ask for loyalty?
No, I'm saying a man should not ask a woman to be loyal to him. The loyalty to me should come from her recognizing that I have something good here, and I know I don't want to lose it. See, here's the problem, D. If you ask for loyalty.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I see what you're saying. Don't ask. That's something that she should be willing to give you.
Freely, because she sees how you move. She's like, okay, I don't want to lose this person, so I need to be loyal, because losing him would be worth me keeping him tight. Well, here's a question right here.
No, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You lost.
Yesterday, you said the ego is the devil, but think arrogance. No, what I'm saying is that the mind. I said for you Bible aficionados, the mind is the Antichrist, or for you non-Bible is the snake oil salesman. The ego is the enemy, and the enemy is always going to make you seem like he's friend. All right. The Antichrist, for all you Bible aficionados, doesn't he come to you as your best friend? Doesn't he come to you like he feels and cares about you and lead you astray? Come on, guys, you got to think. And I don't even want to talk Bible, but you should know the Antichrist and how he moves. So do you have anything to say on this question right here, D?
You lost. Ego is because it's ego, is sub-ego, and there's something. So it's three different types of egos, but think arrogant as in D. What does that mean, Dick?
I don't know what he means by that. And you need to call in. I don't know what he means arrogant as in D. What arrogant?
Nobody's calling in. Maybe everybody has a date tonight.
No, well, I don't know. I mean, some people are scared.
Maybe did you go live earlier today?
No. I'm going live. No. I'm going
yesterday.
No, we went live yesterday. Yeah.
How many hours?
2.5, maybe 3. Yeah, it was a light day. Yeah. Matter of fact, I got somewhere. I'm after I let you go. I'm only going to do an hour after that because I'm.
Where you going?
Anyway, let us continue.
Okay, you can say where you want, because you was about to say it. What was it?
No, I'm just saying, if y'all guys have a question, please put a Q.
Are you going to the movies?
Let us continue.
Or you going to dinner?
Not. If no, it's too late to cook and have dinner. But no, what I'm saying is, I don't understand, Jedi. If you can call in, ask your question because you're
you going over somebody's house.
You're asking. Can we focus? Let's focus. Let's continue. Let's get back to
I don't let's get. I want to focus on.
Let's get back to this, okay? And again, here is a comment to you. I'm
gonna keep it real. I'm craving. Oh.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's an honest thing. That's cool. That's cool.
All right,
okay.
Here we
go. I'm not promiscuous. Yes, you are.
I'm not sure if you have a level of how many people even, kind of come with promiscuity, but
I don't put that on it because you got some people that, like we just said, that are in a relationship unmarried and they don't think they're in that group.
So is that, yes,
that's
not different.
They're like, I'm with my same man for 6 years having sex with him unmarried. I'm not promiscuous. Yes, you are. You're having sex with somebody you're not married to. Like, it's not that hard. You're having sex with somebody you're not married to. And he told you he's not marrying you. And you're going to keep having sex with him.
Oh, you about to piss off a lot of men.
That's
right
fine.
Now. Yeah. I mean, a lot of men in these 5 to 7 year relationships about to be.
Why you want to marry her? Why you want to marry her? Tell her the truth. Tell her the truth, sir. Why you want to marry her? Because you don't want to really cover her. You don't want to have what one of my clients said. Our boyfriend said he doesn't want to put us in the system. You don't want the government involved in our union. No, ma'am. He wants the right to leave you right there.
Right where you stand.
Right where you stand when he wants to, and nobody's gonna make him pay.
Ouch. Ooh, no, I guess I don't. Ooh, you want me to go first on this, D? Because let me
go first. Yes,
please.
I was never married. First part, I disagree. Second part, I agree with her. Because I'm having sex. The sex is going to determine how long I'm gonna stay. The sex is going to determine if I do want to marry you or not. But I get her point because it's she's putting everything all in one, and I understand why and how. But I wouldn't. It's two things going on here. But for me, if the sex is good and everything else is good, yes, I want a commitment, and I would like to be married if you ask me. And that is true if it's 7 years, 7 years, and you haven't married her. That's because you don't want to pay and you want to leave when you want to leave. Go ahead, Steve.
Well, I always have guys ask me like, what is my thought process on marriage and kids and all this right here. And it's always been the same. I always lived this way. And I've always said this, if you are not serious about a woman, don't play house. Stop playing house. And I've always, and I was, I was always brought up on this as in, okay, the levels. It's school, college, or getting your life together, marriage, then kids. Not to say that you can't have them whatever. Or I'm just saying that's what I was taught. So I'm not saying everyone should live that way, but what I'm saying, what he's saying, and I mean what she's saying, unfortunately, that's why I'm saying oof, because I have to agree, but I'll kind of put it on the woman on this a little bit. Not the guy. Well, all right, here's the thing. I will always tell a woman, if you're with a guy for more than a year or 2 years, get out. And I'll be honest, because you're wasting your time. You're wait. If a guy's really into you and really appreciates what you do, he'll marry you. And if he doesn't, then you've got to recognize when it's time to charge it to the game and move on. I think it's kind of messed up when women just hang around and hang around and hang around and hang around. And then they realize, man, will I ever get married? So I would say for the women that you've got to recognize, or women have to put a timetable, but the guy has to be honest. If I don't want to marry you, I don't even know why. Why would someone live with somebody if you're not going to get married? What's the purpose? There's no purpose. I always tell them, D, that you listen, stop playing house with women. I don't even believe, I don't believe these guys should even have girlfriends. No, and I will say that because what's the purpose of having a girlfriend? Because girlfriend leads to relationship, that leads to live together, that leads to maybe engagement or something like that. But a lot of these young men out here, you know, it's like, why buy the cow when I can get the milk for free? Sometimes they thinking like that. I'm saying that playing house.
You saying that you should only be serious with someone who you can see yourself married to?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're not serious about it, let her find. What I'm saying is, if you're looking for a relationship, and I don't want to give you a relationship, then by all means go find your happy.
Yeah. Listen, if I want something, if I'm looking for a relationship, and that's what, because personally, that is where I'm at. I don't date casually. I don't do nothing casually. So anybody in my life, they know that. So not saying that, okay, we got to be serious. No, you got to get to know a person to see, okay, is this somebody who I can be serious with?
Yeah, but the problem
is this someone that, you know, can this progress into a relationship, to a marriage? But I'm very intentional. I'm not just seeing this one and casually give my number here. Or
wait, time out, D. Mm-hmm. And I say this with kindness. Please shut your bitch ass up. I can't stand losers like you. Do you think women are not getting married all the time, you dumb asshole? See, this is what I'm saying. Please,
listen, like
please leave my room and go over to her side. Because if you keep running, because I'm about to get rid of your ass, because I hate people like you. And you hate using the word hate. You want to know why? Because losers like you who can't even get women. Why do you all think, what do you think you feel good? Does it feel good for you to tear down 30-plus-year-old women who can get married? Okay, let me tell you dumbass before I throw it to Dana, that you guys don't understand, especially losers like you. Anytime a woman from the age, I'd say legally 18, okay, to in her 20s, in her 30s, in her 40s, has tons of guys wanting to be with them and wanting to marry them, you dumb asshole. And because you can't get a woman, do you feel good trying to knock women? This is why I got to let you out of this room, because losers like you don't have any game. And who are you to say what a man won't do? Because I keep trying to tell you, every woman has their choice of what they want when they choose. And believe me, when they can have a guys that can pay their bill if they choose to, that you don't see because you might be a sucker doing that now. They can have guys that they want to date when they want to. They can have guys that they want to be in a relationship when they want to, and guys that they can marry. So sitting here saying this ignorant ass stuff, dog, please, you're embarrassing my guys. So either don't say anything or get out the room, because you're embarrassing this side of the thing with this silly ass rhetoric right here. Thinking women can't. Man, come on, man. I'm trying to tell you the F word.
That's when women start hitting their stride.
That's crazy.
All aspects. And honestly, we don't care. And like people would tell me, especially people in their 40s and definitely in the 50s, women and men, but just focus on women. Yeah, you don't care. You really stop caring about what other people say or think. But no, like it gets so much better later. And honestly, that's just some dumb. Who told you that?
That's hate. I mean,
25-year-old wife. The 25-year-old girls now, they ain't looking to get married unless you got a whole bunch of money you want to spend it on them or whatever. But they out here.
Oh my gosh.
So I want to pull up. Marriage has an 80%.
Oh my God. Oh Lord have mercy.
Younger people, some see it. Well, today I wouldn't recommend for people in their 20s to get married, because you need to go and play and just experience silly, stupid things, and you just need to find yourself before you get married.
You know, Dana, this is I put out a video earlier this week.
I need you to highlight Sarita's. Sarita Cloud is 901. She's
okay. Sarita, we got you. We're answering this anyway. So let me just answer this. So Dana, I put something out earlier this week called the ABCs of the game. And it is so sad that people believe if A does it to B, A is going to do it to C. And that's not the truth. And as a man, are you a statistic or are you a man? What does 80% of losers who have no kind of game, no kind of structure, no kind of leadership skills, have to do with a man? And why would I look at a percentage to decide if I want to marry a woman or not because of what happens to somebody else? What does what happened to somebody else have to do? This is, see, okay, Dana, do you see the ignorance of these young fools today? Yeah. Oh, you remember, Dana, when the internet started? Remember the joke was, if it's on the internet, it's real. You remember that joke? Remember that joke when the first? Well, this is the same, because there's nothing under the sun.
Yeah,
right. It's the same thing. These fools think that because John and Mike couldn't have a good relationship with a woman, that means I can't have a good relationship with a woman. Because, okay, so let me show you, D. Okay, so if I gave this drink to 4 out of 5 guys, 5 guys, and 4 of them out of the 5 didn't like it, as a company, I can skew the numbers and add the zeros, and only a dumbass is going to believe that. So what? If it's 80, if it's 90, if it's 30, if it's 20, what does it have to do with me? I'm just asking, what does somebody else's life? And this is the problem, Dana. I always say it, and it's kind of homophobic, but today's young male always looks at other men to determine his self-worth. They look at other men. They look at other men's bodies at the club or at the gym. They look at other men at the bar and the club, and they always pin themselves up against another man and looking at another man's life to determine their self-worth. And that is crazy to me. So for somebody to look at a statistic of what a woman is doing to another man to determine what he wants to do, then wait, so if someone put out a stat that maybe in 10 years, most guys need to suck or be with another man to get a woman, are you going to believe that too? If somebody put, you have a 90% chance of finding the woman of your dreams if you sleep with a guy, because it's a 90% statistic, are you going to believe that too? It's just crazy how these males
stop letting numbers scare.
Yes, that's D. That it doesn't make D.
One. And just to go back real quick to the whole thing, my friend, I know we know each other since 5th grade or whatever. So I'm 47, she 46, or no, she's 47, I'll be 48. She's dating a 25-year-old.
Well, yeah.
I said, listen, why you not having sex with him yet? He's 25. You supposed to, you eat him up. But yeah, and he's on her. She gotta like tell him, slow down, whatever. But he's on her. He pursued her. So please get away from me with this age.
Okay, and numbers do lie, you dumbass. See, this is what I'm saying. Are you that ignorant? This is why Trump created. See, okay, gentlemen. Never.
I guess he's talking about that saying, women lie, men lie, but the numbers don't lie.
Listen.
Honestly, that's just a saying, but people do skew numbers. So
right.
the polls are lying right now, and they saying Kamala is ahead of Trump.
As a man, you judge a woman on how she treats you. You should not care how she treats another person. And if you are treating and looking at somebody else's life to determine your life, then you are a sucker, right? Okay, watch. In 10 years, there's gonna be a stat out there that's gonna tell you got to be with a man to get a woman. And guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna start laying with your buddies, because you're gonna look at the numbers, because that's how ignorant fools are. And this is why you're a loser.
Pull up Julian. She says, I'm 39. Last man I dated was 24. I know that's right, honey.
Yeah, he was tapping on that, man. He was spreading them out.
And she taught him a lot. She taught him. PC, my best friend married a 20-year-old and she's 33. Yeah.
This is what the thing you would want to pull up right here.
Yes, I agree with you, Steve. I've been with someone 4 years. He told me, I asked him on year 4, was he going to marry? He said no, was a complete waste of time.
Yeah, I don't believe. I always say for men and women, don't waste time.
Why you didn't ask him on year 1 or 2? That is, and I think it's something to your point, Steve. You saying after 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
Why?
I would listen. I would tell a woman, okay. I would tell a woman that for a woman, and don't waste your time. Listen, listen, you have a number, but don't push that number on him. If he wants you to be your wife, he will ask you for your hand in marriage, and that's it. And
so how long should a woman wait for?
I mean, no less than 2 years, a year and a half. I mean, you know.
So if it's on the 2-year mark and she hasn't brought it up and he hasn't asked, should she ask?
Hey, pack it up and go.
Should she just go, or should she just say, "Hey"?
End it. I would. Okay. What I'm teaching my guys is not high tolerance, not low tolerance, no tolerance. That means that, look, if I hit that number, and I'm just saying for a woman, that's when they've got to put their feelings in their pocket. they got to put their feelings in their pocket, and they got to do a man in a leadership thing and cut that relationship off, because you're going to go deeper and deeper and then find out later on that you've wasted your life away when there was somebody who actually wanted to marry you. You can't listen. A lot of women want to say, well, I want to marry this guy. He's great. But the guy's showing you every indication that he's just sleeping with you. Y'all are playing house. And he really doesn't want to have you as a wife. He just wants you around for sex. A lot of guys do that, D. A lot of guys just do that. Right. A lot of guys do that. So I'm just saying that for many of you, and I just say it for ladies, I'll be honest. I tell guys don't waste their time, and I'll be honest. Women should not waste their time either. If you're in a long-term relationship and you want a relationship, D, I mean, that's all I'm saying. If you want to get married, then you have every right to tell that person that this is my plan. This is my goal and what I want to do. Okay. All right. And Jonah, I hope he is one of your guys, because I'll be kicking him out. This got to be one of your guys. Because if he's my guy, I would have kicked him out. This is your guy?
Let me
check and see my guy, because I know my guy in my room deal with this.
Say it's about a woman. I'm not blaming women. Why do you keep saying that? Okay, so Jonah's just having a conversation with you. That doesn't make any kind of sense. So you just leave Jonah alone.
Okay, he's one of your guys. Okay, so what I'm saying is this.
I like what Southern Belle said, don't beg for marriage.
Well, you shouldn't beg for marriage, but here's the problem. This is why I would tell women to leave. There is a lot of guys who are disingenuous and are going to tell you what you want to hear. Now, again, I don't teach lying, Dana. I believe a man should tell a woman that, you know what, I'm not looking for long-term. I'm not looking for marriage. This is what I am, and let her decide off of that. A lot of these males are going to tell women, okay, you know what? Yes, I'm looking for marriage, because they think that that's going to give them more time, more sex with that woman, use her up, toss her to the side, and move on. And I'm not saying, listen, I'm saying that's bad. I'm not saying it's a good thing.
You know what? That's bad for a guy. Like, why do you do that? Like,
because that's what weak people do. Okay, okay. A lot of these guys don't have the balls to ask for what they want, D. So they're gonna act like they're interested in a long-term relationship and go through all the motions, which I don't understand why they would do that when they don't want to even get married. Why even live with a one? I don't even understand. And the only reason some of them live with them, Dana, is because they're so insecure. That gives them a kind of a hold over the woman, where they're like, you know what? I don't really want you, but I don't want anyone else to have you. You see what I'm saying? And that's weak.
But what if two people do want each other, but they are happy not being married? Like
that's their choice. Then she shouldn't ask for marriage. Then marriage should never come up.
Some women don't want to be married, and maybe with a man who feels the same way.
And play house. Yeah, and that's not a problem.
It's just that clip that I played, she's saying, well, you're promiscuous in a relationship. Well, if I don't want to get married, he don't want to get married, and we love what we have, so be it.
Well, at one point in time, one is going to think of marriage. Somebody sometimes is going to think of...
yes and no, unless there are some people who already been married and they don't want to do it again.
Well, and hold on, Christina. And again, what I'm saying to any man out there, I appreciate what you're saying, Ms. Casper. What I'm saying to you, any guys that listen, if you have kids, and I'm not calling judging out of wedlock and all that stuff. If you have children outside of marriage, gentlemen, go to the family court and start paying child support. Don't sit on this happily ever after, because I'm just saying, right, Christina, I don't know if you have children or not. I'm just saying for the guys out there, what I am saying is for a lot of guys is that if they are in a just playing house with a woman and have kids, at any time that woman can go to the court and you're screwed. So please, guys, if you're going to play house and you're going to have kids, cover your ass. That's all I want to say about that.
Well, even Christina, we've been together for 8 years and we are not married and we both are mutual and could care less. It's just a piece of paper. Again, she's fine with not being married.
No,
and great.
Right. And I'm
wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying if there is a child, Christina, then you need to man up and tell that man.
So you're saying even if both people are fine without being married, but if they have a child together, whether they don't want to be married or not, they should get married because of the child.
No. They shouldn't. No. Don't get married. I'm not saying get married. I want to make sure my guys understand law. They got to understand.
Okay, wait. But if you have a kid and you're married, the law says you get a divorce, you got to pay alimony and child support. As opposed to if you're not married, you're just paying child support.
Well, no, I'm just saying child support. No, there are some all states are alimony. I'm just saying.
Even okay, if you're in a committed relationship and neither one of y'all want to get married and you create a child, you want him to put himself on child support. They're living together, so he can't.
No, okay. No. I'm saying even in this situation, in some places, because I used to have an attorney come on. If you're with a single mother and that child in some states see you as dad, she can put you on child support.
Okay, no. We're talking about people who conceive a child together and they're in a long term.
No, I'm saying if you get with a woman and that has a child and y'all start living together and all this other stuff in some states and that kid sees you as dad, and I'm not saying the woman is going to be evil and do this, but she can do it. What I'm saying is that for a lot of you men out here, I just want you to come, because nothing lasts forever and any time anything can happen. I'm just saying that if they're together for 8 years, and let's say year 9, things just don't work out and they separate for some bad reason, they start to hate each other. She goes to the family court. He's in jail. He's that's 8 years. Because the government doesn't see. The government is not going to see. Well, I was there and I paid for. They don't care about the diapers and all the stuff you've been doing. If you do not go and cover your ass, I'm saying, D, that's why I tell these guys, don't play house with these women. But if you play house, cover yourself just in case, because you never know. Anything can happen. That's all I'm saying.
In situations, it says, I have one child that is not biological. Well, put her thing up. What are you doing?
Okay, she says, wait, is this the one where she said the biology?
Yeah, but no. You just had it up.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, here it is. She
said, I have one child that is not biologically his, and the other is biologically his. And the first gentleman was a mutual agreement that he would not be in. Okay, so she entered the relationship with the child, and I guess the boy, the man that she's with for 8 years, he accepted that child, and they have a kid together. They have a family. Would you suggest that they get married, even though they're
no? I listen. If they listen, okay, I don't judge people. I'm not here. I'm trying to take care of my guys. I'm saying if any of my guys, Dana, okay, live with a woman. Do not have kids. Don't have kids by her. I don't know why you would. I don't know why you guys do that.
Have kids after you're married.
Well, I'm again for all you Bible aficionados. I guess that's what y'all should be doing anyway. So,
but most people are not
judging. I'm just I'm just saying those church. I call them churchies. If they always do that, that's the right way of doing it, right? Shouldn't it be love, marriage, children? But if you do it, I'm not here to judge you. I'm just saying for the guys out there, I don't want to see anybody go to jail over child support or have their wages really garnished because they didn't. The government doesn't see what you're doing outside. I've had several guys, D, because I've been doing this for years. They marry, they live with a woman like this, and they think everything is fine. They think they have this happily ever after. Things don't work out, and then the woman, and I won't say vindictive, but she'll go to the court and say, hey, he hasn't been paying child support. And they'll look at it and say, wait a second, this is a child. They look at that birth certificate. Wait a second, let's check the numbers. You ain't paying, you're good. And I'm just saying, don't sit on for all you guys out there, because y'all, there's happily ever after. We're living together and we have this family. Cover yourself. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You should always cover yourself. Part of that is using a condom.
D.
Did you save it? Sarita has a question, and James Bond.
Oh, wait. Sarita has a question, and James Bond. I'll get James. Let me see. Sarita, here you go. Here you go.
I told him when we were dating, I was dating for marriage. Was I wrong for telling him that up front? This is the same guy that just wants to learn, the right thing to do from now on.
No. Well, no, I don't know what she means. The last part.
If you told him when you first started dating, you were dating for marriage. Yes. No, he was not wrong, but you're the same one that was in a relationship. But what did he say? Because you stayed for 4 years.
Well, the problem, I blame you. I can't blame her, because if she says she's dating for marriage, D, and it's been 4 years, you're the problem. I can't blame the guy.
Unless you told him that and he said, okay, I agree. And, he kept telling you, I am going to ask you to marry me. It's going to happen. And then you kept believing it. And then on the 4th year, you said, okay, is this going to happen? And he finally got enough courage and said, no. Was it that way?
Yeah, we don't. But I'm saying after 2 years, okay.
But you're saying that she should have left when she said, okay, it's been 2 years. And I told you I'm dating to be married. Are we getting married?
She should have.
She should have said, let's go to City Hall.
Yeah, she should have left him, because he wasn't serious. There was no leader. Okay, if the man is going to marry you, he as a man, he's going to let you know what's going on. He's never going to stress you out and make you wonder. He's going to say, here's the plan. This is what we're going to do. This is how it's going to happen. And this is how we're going to move. And if he's not moving that way, then he's not a man at all. And if I were you, I'd let him go. Y'all, women need men that lead and let them know. A woman should never, ever second guess, third guess, or fourth guess what we are. The man with structure is going to say, this is what we are. This is how we're moving. And this is what's happening. And if you're not getting that, and again, if I was the one, I'd be gone. I would say again, because I would tell my guys the same thing. If they're dating a woman or something and she's playing games, gone. And I would say the same thing to a woman. But I don't teach women, but I would say that. But you got to deal on this.
No. I'm just saying, I kind of have to blame you, because you told him you date for marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So when it got serious after year 1, after year 2, I have to agree with Steve. Then you should have been out, because you brought it up again on year 4. Or have you constantly been asking him throughout the years? Yes, I told him. He did say was or yes. I guess he meant to say yes. He did say yes. So he was bad, Mac, and he was the liar. But when you should have just said you're full of shit at year 2 and instead of year 4.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. If you gotta ask, that's your answer. Don't ask. You already know the answer. But
honestly, do immature women reward liars and punish men that tell their truth, express emotion?
I don't know what he means. That's you. I don't know what he's talking about.
Immature women reward. Well, why are you calling a woman immature? Because he lied. So you lie, and if you're a good liar, people are going to believe you. So how is a woman immature if she's believing what someone said and they're good at manipulating? And then punish men that tell her the truth. Well, punish men how? Because if you're telling someone the truth, it is up to them to accept it or not. And if they don't accept it, that's not a punishment.
Now, yeah,
and now they're not wasting your time anymore.
And I guess this is one of your women. And let me
don't like kids.
Yeah, I don't. That's not true. And I'm not going to let her say that. That's very disrespectful to say.
That's yours, honey.
No, that can't be mine. That's got to be yours. I know that is not on my side. No, that can't be on mine. Let me double check. That's definitely on my side. That's not. Oh my God! I gotta let that. Oh my God! Yeah. That's on my side.
How do we address this?
No. I'm saying is that's a. We don't have this kind of hatred on our side. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's on my side. I got to remove that person.
No, that's what I'm saying. Address this. Telling people like you don't. First of all, you don't bring race into it. That's number one.
Yes.
Pick one race over another.
Yeah, don't bring that. We don't do that here. The game is not about race or ethnicity.
Put all men in the same box. Well, these men don't like kids. No, you just been picking badly, maybe.
Yeah. Exactly.
Charlie, thank you for the super chat. Can you bring it up? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Charlie, wait, you get Charlie right there. There you go.
Dana, do you feel that a woman's job should be to please a man around the clock? Oh. A woman shouldn't be kissing nobody's ass. Don't kiss nobody's ass. So what do you mean pleasing him? And I'm pleasing you for what? Like everyone don't get pleased. Jonah, can you please stop calling people names? Did you time him out or you?
I didn't kick him out. I didn't kick him out. It just we just timed out. I didn't kick him out. He just got to learn how to be quiet unless he's gonna call in. Either call in or don't be disrespectful.
Charlie, why do you want a woman to please you around the clock?
That's
I think that's you are borderline. I'm getting insecure vibes from you.
Yes.
And no, I don't think a woman should please a man. You shouldn't please nobody around the clock. And what man wants that? Who wants a woman? No, I don't. Just to answer a question, no, Charlie. Thank you for the super chat, but no.
Yeah, guys, lines are open. If you want to call in, put a Q, and we got you on the question. Now, let's see what you got.
Let me test these phone lines.
D. You're huh?
Do you see me? I'm calling.
No, you're not calling. The line's open.
I just called.
Yeah, the line's open. The line is open. It's not. Yeah.
You have a sex question.
This is you.
You gotta press one. Press one. You gotta press the button. See, there you go. You gotta press one. Press one.
I did.
Now I got you. See, when you press the one, now I got you.
Why
now
you gotta go through all that talking?
You want to know why? Because that's how it's set up.
Oh my God. Because I'm like, okay, I'm ringing, they talking. I'm thinking
Yes.
I'm like, what is 2? What happens if I press 2?
You can go to it just tells me the subject matter that you want to discuss. So it gets
much, too many buttons.
Anyway, let's see here. Let us I don't listen. You're right. I know she just likes. All right, so let's get to the next video. Here we go. Guys, got a question? Put a Q. We got you. Here we go.
Oh, next video.
Yes.
That one. Okay, I kind of like this one.
In any partnership, you got to have your non-negotiables. So I started writing those out. I was like, man, I remember my 5 non-negotiables. 5 is the number of grace. Number 1 is I wanted a woman of faith, right? Somebody who was equally yoked and somebody who believed in Jesus and everything else the same way. Number 2 is I wanted a woman who's faithful, not just to me, but also faithful to everything that she's doing. Number 3 is I wanted a woman who was independent, had her own identity. Wasn't I was Russell's wife or this or that. Like they had their own identity, they had their own dreams. And number 4 was I wanted a woman that was going to love me the way my mom loved my dad on his deathbed. When he was at his lowest. My dad used to always say, son, your mom's going to be able to take care of you. And the 5th thing is that I wanted a woman who would tilt the room. When she walks in the room, all the furniture would slide her way. In any partnership.
I kind of threw that in for last because I know you were like, Dangerous said you lost me at Russell Wilson. Sometimes I gotta keep Steve on his toes.
That's you. I'm
okay. What is it that you didn't like about it, Steve?
We gotta look at.
He's in a loving marriage.
We got a call. Thank God we got saved by the call. Thank God we got saved. Area code 408. What's your name? What's your question? Jesus Christ.
Jay Walker, don't play with me.
Area code 408 going once. Area code 408 going twice.
Yo.
Yes. What is your
name?
name?
Do you hear me?
What is your name, sir? And what is your question?
My name is Charlie, and I just sent in a super chat.
Charlie, with the super chat. Go ahead and talk to her. Go ahead.
I just had a quick question for Dana. If a man is providing and he's doing everything that he can to provide for that woman, you really don't think that woman should be able to please him around the clock?
Well, isn't she already pleasing you, which is why you chose to do everything for her?
Wait, in one manner.
Excuse me?
I'm talking about
So okay, so basically you're saying you come in a door doing everything for a woman, and then you want her in return to please you. Because how you should be looking at it. If you do everything for a woman financially or whatever, it should have been because she was already pleasing you. See, you are giving out and then hoping that she pleases you in return.
He's begging. Because his bedroom, his bedroom.
So you're basically saying, if I give, shouldn't she give back?
She shouldn't.
No, because she didn't earn it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because only a weak person is going to. If you have to ask a woman to do this, then you're not the guy. If you feel that you have to ask a woman to do what you're asking, then you just got to be honest. You're a sucker because you're trying to pay for
anything
it.
About asking.
Well. Then what your question is? You're saying a woman should please you 24 hours a day. Who are you for her to please you 24
Well,
hours
he's
a
the
day?
one that is doing for her, like he said. So he's acting with his actions. He's giving, and
he's tricking
her, and he wants her to please him in return. But sir, why were you giving to her in the first place without her?
Because isn't that a man's job?
Oh, Lord have mercy, man. What a sucker.
Well, it's a man's job to provide for a woman who deserves to be provided for.
What a sucker, man.
So every woman that you meet, you're gonna be providing. Every woman that you go on a date with, it's levels to it. So you want to be the one giving, and you just want her to behave properly in return. Honestly, I would love that. I would love that. I would eat you up, Charlie. Yeah.
Charlie, you're a mark, cool. Charlie, I'm just saying you're a mark.
Man, come on, man. You're moaning and groaning over there, getting all emotional.
I'm telling you, Charlie.
Get out of here.
No, listen,
I'm talking
dog.
to Dana right now.
Well, I know you're talking to her because you rather talk to a woman like a woman will a man tell you.
That route, huh?
Right, but I'm not the sucker.
Man.
Yeah, thank you, 19. Hey, 50. Hey, Fifth. Hey, Fifth. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's crazy how two men recognize that you are a sucker trying to buy your way into some feelings and emotions. What a sucker and a loser. Yeah, oh man, dog. Hey, why don't you match up your periods so y'all can cramp together, then hold each other while you're bleeding, sir? I don't know why he's so mad. It's crazy. Charlie, why you getting mad? I guess he ran off. Because you know what? See, suckers like him are why women use guys. This suckers. You gotta, man, that is suckers, man. Lord. Charlie, you see, it's Charlie. Let me tell you what Charlie doing. Charlie's trying to impress women by telling them, I'm going to do everything for you and I'm going to pay all this stuff. Why would a woman want to give that ass up? Right, exactly, Fifth. He doesn't believe in himself. That's why he's paying for play, Dana. He's paying.
Wait, because this was the thing, because when he got on the line, he was trying to do a gotcha moment, and he really got himself, because he said, listen, if I'm doing everything for a woman, she please me. So my question is, why are you asking if she should please you? Because that should have been the motive, that why you even did something for her in the first place. So he had it it should have been in reverse.
Well, okay. Here's the thing.
There's nothing wrong with you doing anything for a woman, whatever that may look like. But why are you doing it?
Well, D, you do because you want to. Okay, I'll post this real quick because he won't give you some love. You do because you want to do it. You don't do because you demand something in return. Then that's being disingenuous. That's not a relationship. If you have to pay for play, then what that woman knows is that your bedroom game is so weak and you're such a sucker in the bedroom that of course you got to pay to play. Oh, we got another call right here. Area code 470. What's your name, sir, and what's your question? 470 going once. 470 going. What is your name, sir, and what's your question?
Man, my name Money, and I ain't really got too much of a question. It's more of a statement from Miss Dana here. You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a minute since a young caveman knocked down them spider webs and them cracks and crevices. You know what I'm saying? And I'm I'm here to just let you know I'm in for the ride, my baby. I see you got that cowgirl hat on. I'm a professional bulldozer myself, so you know what I'm saying.
When are you in high school?
Not at all.
Are you? How old are you?
21.
Okay. When did? Oh, sir. I understand in high school, even junior high school, that'd probably fly. But you understand that men don't talk to women like they're in high school and junior high school. You being a bulldozer. Okay, that's what I'm saying is you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself because you talking big, but you ain't moving big. See, the thing is with a lot of young men, if you talking like that, you shouldn't have to talk that way if you're actually doing it. You shouldn't have to tell her you a bulldozer and then mention cobwebs. That's being disrespectful. That's saying that there's there cobweb. Dog, I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah, cobwebs.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay, so listen, I don't want to put this person on the spot or blow his head up, but it was a person comment that Steve put up there, and it said, "Hello, my cowgirl," and then it had the silverbacks.
That's it.
That's it. And then what? I was like, "Hi," with a smile.
That's it. You have to talk about it. You have to talk about it. You got to be about it, young man. Don't talk.
Polite. It wasn't rude. It didn't say, "Oh, I want to talk to you. I want to F you." No, it was very subtle, flirtatious, and then it was
manly.
It's whatever I wanted it to be, and it put a smile on my face.
Does that make any sense, young man? Because that's flying over his head.
Yes, it is fire. And cobwebs, that's not going to turn anybody off.
Anybody on, big dog.
What makes you think I have cobwebs?
Right. So your mouthpiece, you should be able to make statements to a woman. Like if you notice the statement that was made, you should see her face light up and blush. But what you're saying, you understand, you're being a little bit insulting, disrespectful, thirsty, needy, and you're coming off with high school or junior high school banter that these grown-ass women don't want to hear that stuff. I'm going to be a bulldozer. What are you bulldozing, sir? What are you actually bulldozing? And I'm being serious, man.
Bulldozing.
Yeah, what are you supposed to be bulldozing?
Hey man, I was just going with the flow.
But
how I felt.
That wasn't a flow.
The flow that was weak because you ain't you're not bulldozing the thing that those that have game know. You got to bulldoze this, and I'm pointing at the temple right now, young man. You think because you can get between her legs and pump a little bit that you doing something. You ain't doing nothing. That ain't bulldozing, dog. That's just pumping away. Does that make me sense?
You don't have to touch the water real quick one time, man.
No. I know it's no knock on you. No, I appreciate you calling in, but what we're trying to say to you, young man, is that a man that is actually the guy doesn't talk about beating the booty up or the ass up on the front end. That's what you talk about on the back end. But you can slightly flirt on the front end and say certain things that will make her smile, that makes the back end conversation that much more. Does that make any sense, sir?
Yeah, for sure. It did. Look, man, I ain't gonna take up y'all time.
It's
man.
all good, man.
The call, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm just showing you that y'all men, y'all can't talk about what you're gonna do on the front end because you're putting a woman out there to be okay. Okay, young man, listen to me. You do understand we're in a time where a lot of young men are judging women left and right for them loving to have sex. Do you understand that, right? Right?
Yeah.
So if you were to come out and say, yeah, Dana, I would bulldoze that ass and all that stuff, and watch this, and Dana said, oh, yeah, sure, then everybody will be like, Dana's a whore and a slut, and oh my God, she's easy, and man, anybody can have. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't talk about that stuff on the front. The game is on the back end, young man. You talk that yak on the back end. You make her play with herself on the back end. You bulldoze on the back end. All you got to be is like, hey, Dana, what's up? And if she knows you're that guy, she's going to blow. She's going to glow. She's going to smile. And she's going to give you a signal only you know that no one else can recognize. Does that make any sense, big guy?
Hey man, look, hey, as I've been talking, hey, I've been seeing Dana cheese from left.
No,
Right
sir.
I'm
She
trying,
ain't doing, sir. You're not.
cheesing at you. I'm not cheesing.
She's not cheesing at you. I'm just saying that when you're the
I'm
guy,
not laughing at you, but I'm not cheesing or blushing at you at all.
yeah, you gotta, y'all young men gotta listen. Listen. If you want to talk that bulldozer, young man, you do it on the back end. Don't ever put a woman on Front Street on the front end because you're giving every other guy a blueprint. Because if it works for you, then all they gotta do is say the same thing to her, and she'll be like, "Yeah, all right, you too, and you too." Then you see what I'm saying? Don't talk about what you do on the front end. Be about it on the back end. Does that make any sense, young man?
Hey, facts. No, for real.
And when I appreciate the call, big guy, I just want to lace you, dog. Hey, listen, say what you want to say, but that's a conversation behind closed doors. But then if the conversation is happening behind closed doors, all you got to say is, "What's up? I like that hat. Hey, girl, what's up?" And you know what? She going to catch on to that. Do you see what I'm saying? It's always
Damn, Dana, I do like that hat.
Yeah, it's always a gesture. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why Charlie needs to listen. See, if Charlie was listening, Charlie would know that you don't have to spend money. You can be that guy and be like, "Hey, what's up?" Because she knows what's up on the back. Hey, Carl, you notice something? Do you hear Dana's being quiet? Usually Dana be like, "Steve, no, Steven, that's not Steven. And you know what? She being quiet as a cat mouse. You want to know why? Because she knows what I'm saying is that lick.
It's true.
All right,
I give Steve his props and credits when he's right. It's not a lot of times that he's right, but yes. Speaking of that one up there, I want to share because I couldn't find the video that I wanted to play, but he has the video. So
who has the video?
Wait. Actually, let me share it. He has
young man. You got this. I'm just saying that don't lead with this. That's where a lot like Charlie led with his wallet, so that showed women that he's bad in bed. You led
which I wouldn't discourage women to toss away. If a man leads with his wallet.
Well, no, again, if you want to get used, yeah, absolutely. I believe that. Ladies, if y'all want to use these suckers, use them. We can't save them all. We can't save them all. We can only save some. Does that make sense, young man?
Yeah, so you just said approach it a little different.
Well, yeah. Well, the first thing, okay,
different. Don't add an insult. Don't say, "Well, I know you got." Don't add insults. Assume
right.
Something. Just don't assume. Don't be so aggressive. Don't sit up here and say bulldoze. That is something that you need to show instead of just saying.
Don't talk about it. But
and don't think. And then too, you gotta understand especially if you want to approach an older woman, if you're talking to another 20-year-old, maybe that's what they like. I don't know. I don't think they do.
Yeah.
But take it down 2 notches.
And there was something greater that you missed in the whole thing. What was that? It was the greatest mistake you made. What was that, young man?
Oh shit, man! I'd probably say I can't even say
that. And it's okay. And I appreciate you, young man. Unlike Charlie, who fought me like a woman, you're listening. You didn't lead with your name, young man. You should have rolled in this joint and say, "Dana, let me introduce myself to you. My name is." That would have then piqued their ears up a little bit because the real ones lead with their name and not what was between their leg or their wallet like Charlie was doing. You should have been like, "Dana, let me tell you who I am. And my name is." That would have been the bulldozer. Do you see what I'm saying?
Versus, and then, look, can I mention this real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Man, bro, I can back that up 100% because I can say that when trying to get a girl number or something, if you do everything else perfectly, but you ain't introduce yourself, ask her for her name, tell her your name, that shit gonna fuck the whole.
Well, that's what you did. Your name is. That's why I asked when I call. I say, "What is your name?" Because I'm trying to not to knock your parents, but I'm trying to show you how men do it. Not and you should do it as a high school, but it's fine. But you're out of high school. You should always lead with your name. Be proud of your name. Lead with your name because that's the foundation of every relationship when you had that game, young man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir, for sure.
Okay, so and again, I appreciate. Hey, I'm glad. See, Charlie got mad in his panties, and I appreciate you listening, dog. Because I'm not trying to embarrass you or anything. I'm just trying to show you the next time you talk to a woman, no more bulldozing, right? We're not going because you. Hey, listen. Do you know guys that talk about what they're gonna do in the bedroom? You know they can't do it, right? Do you understand that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, just to make sure. Okay, so don't talk about bulldozing. Be about bulldozing. Okay.
For sure. Hey man, y'all boys be smooth.
Hey, great call, young man. I'm proud of you. Good call, buddy. Okay.
For sure.
All right, respect to you, man. Respect. We'll throw you in. Great call, young man. Lines are over. See, that was a great call. Let's get back to the video. But that was a great one because again, a lot of young men still have the high school mentality with grown ass women, and grown women don't want to hear that high school banter and everything. Okay.
All right, so this video here went viral, and he did a short on it, so that's why I want to.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh wait, I hate when it's like the mute button. So let me go.
I've been together since I was 16 years old.
Single mothers don't know.
I walked away from a 12-year relationship with 2 kids. See, I've been together since I was 16 years old. You know, I had 2 children as a teenager. And I can honestly say that as young adults raising 2 children, we did pretty okay. But about 6 years into the relationship, I began to feel stuck. While he was sticking to and accomplishing all of the goals that he had set for himself, I was feeling like my life was just becoming like a revolving door of mother and wife duties.
This is why, as a man, you need to have plans for women. They need to be on your program. They need to understand your purpose and need to understand where you're leading them. He was not leading this woman. She didn't know the destination, because anybody that knows the destination won't try to get off the train. Trust me.
That's nothing but oh man, damn. Well, again, that goes back to the leadership thing that I said before. If there's no leadership, okay, without leadership, think about this, D. Now I think guys understand. So, gentlemen, let not look at a woman through her eyes, but please understand this: when you don't lack of leadership. Okay, so if you look at women of age, think about what the power that they have. They can go to clubs and get as many free drinks. They love to party. They love to have fun. All right, let their hair down. And then when they take on that responsibility of being a mother and have to cut off their life from all that fun, the guys and all the stuff that they're allowed to do, because there's no judgment here, they're going to start to resent that person if there's no structure in there. That they're going to resent you because she's saying that, well, I gave all this up for you. You know, I gave up my life, the party and all this other stuff. Where are we going? What are we doing? And the fact, and like Fifth was right, the fact that whoever a man was, again, like the young lady who was with her man for 4 years, there's no structure. There's no leadership. And I would say that for any guy out there, if you want to get in a relationship, she needs to know all times that you are leading the relationship, no matter what the relationship is, D. But what say you on that? Because I think Fifth nailed that. Nailed it, Fifth. Nailed it.
Yeah, he did. That's why I wanted to play it. And I couldn't find I don't know if she said any more, but maybe that was just perfect, because as a woman, you like, if you have kids with someone, and I get it, you were young, and she's right, you know, they were doing pretty good to be so young. So I understand that. But you're leaving your family to go find yourself. So it's 2 things going on there, but it's several things going on. And I understand, like, as a mother, you know, postpartum can linger on for years. You're young. So during a time where you need to be out fancy and free, you are a mother and you are a wife, because she said they were married. But you don't just give up on the marriage because he's you know, going up in his career. Well, he's the breadwinner. So, which is, you know, he has to be the breadwinner. Somebody has to be at home with the kids. However, for her to just leave and kind of be okay with it, I would say that's the man's fault, because why would you leave because his career is excelling and yours not? So now who has the kids? So what, you left the kids with him? He did lack direction.
Yes. And James Bond, stop bringing up content creators here. We're gonna kick you out of our room. We told you about that. No one listens to content. I don't know. See, this is why you're such a loser, James Bond. He knows what I'm talking about.
Here
Yeah, guys, why are you listening to guys that give you content versus guys that have game? It doesn't make any sense.
You said that.
I'm sorry?
He said content creators out here saying leading is validation.
That's what I'm saying. This is why I don't think this. James, I'm gonna time you out next. I'm gonna kick you out because this ain't for you, dog. You don't be in my room. That's embarrassing on my guys because we don't talk this way. Only a sucker talks that way. Yeah, don't come in my room talking this way. Go to her side and say that. Don't be over because we're not content creators and we don't talk about validation or anything like that. That's some sucker shit you saying, dog.
He's saying if you're leading, you're looking for validation.
No, I don't know. We don't teach that. We don't talk. Look,
man,
bringing poison. Yeah, he's coming on our side, bringing poison. We don't talk that way. That's sucker stuff, man. Don't bring that in on my side. Go somewhere else with that sucker stuff, man. Anyway,
I just think so. Outside lens would say, "Girl, you stupid. Why would you leave your husband or your family?" Blah 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 blah. And it's like technically, you shouldn't point the finger at her. You should point the finger at him because he's not leading. However, I wouldn't have seen it from that way. But a man such as 1950 and yourself. That's what it is, and that's what I'm saying. It is a difference from the way a woman see things and from where a man see it. So going back to emotional space, that doesn't compute with a man.
Yeah, man, don't do that stuff.
But those words compute with us. However, we can't say that. We can't say those words to a man, a real man, and expect for him to.
Yeah. You can't move that. I mean, again, that's the problem with a lot of these males. They go on YouTube to listen to guys who can't get women, and then they regurgitate what they're saying, and then expect to be respected by women. It doesn't make any sense.
And so to that point, and to the clip we just saw, and the subject tonight.
Yes.
To that point is, so that's why it is important for a man to know himself and to know how to be a leader, because yes, a man should be leading the relationship that way, because a woman knows this is where we're going. This is a direction. And it's really up to her to say, okay, now I know this is our direction. I'm following you. And if she chooses not to follow you, that's on her, not you. But if you don't even give direction, which a lot of them don't.
Right. That's yeah. We don't teach that. And I gotta apologize to my guys because he's a reflection of my dog, and we don't talk that way. And this is why what 50 was saying is so important. This is what we're trying to teach these young men. We're not looking for no valid. It's not validation for telling a woman leading a woman. You've got to lead first. Unfortunately, because James Bond can't lead himself, he doesn't know how to lead a woman because he listened to the statement that he made. That's not, leaders don't talk like that. Because a man is not looking for validation.
You're not looking for validation because you don't need her validation. You are leading.
Absolutely.
Which means I don't need her to validate because I'm telling her what to do or how we're moving.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, got a question, put a Q, call in. We got you. Let's get to the next video right here. What we got here? What we have? Shout out to 1950. That was a great video, bro.
Let's see. What is this?
Lady is soft. My lady never raises her voice. Mm-hmm. When you deal with a woman that never raises her voice, you feel bad for raising your voice at her. Mm-hmm. You feel bad for making her feel startled. You feel bad for making her feel bad or less than for any reason. Yeah. Like I remember I found myself getting agitated by a conversation, and the louder I got, the quieter she got. And that made me quiet my voice. That made me show her a different side of respect simply because she wasn't matching my energy, which is what I was used to. Yeah. I'm used to, if I get loud, you're getting louder. Now I got to overpower you. Yep. Right. But that's not the way to communicate. So I realized, listen, even though I'm frustrated, I'm going to keep my composure. Yeah. I'm going to take a moment away to come back to the conversation so it can be a blessed conversation, a progressive conversation versus us backtracking. Now she's muting herself and never really truly saying what she truly feels, because she knows that I'm going to get loud, I'm going to be insecure, I'm going to be loud. So it's a whole different ballgame when you have that type of woman that's a place of peace and she knows how to operate in her feminine energy.
Oh my God.
She is soft.
Dana, that's abuse. Hold on, that's abuse. Hold on, we'll answer the question. That's a wait. Let's go to the video. We'll answer your question for a second. That is pure, ladies. That is pure, unadulterated abuse. Get out. If you're not ladies. The beautiful thing about being with a real man is that he wants you to open up and express yourself. But if you feel that you cannot express yourself without him yelling at you, ladies, that's called abuse. Get out. That's an effeminate male. And listen, ladies, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm saying that's phase one, because after arguing, it's going to be an accidental smack. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, baby. I'm sorry. Come here, girl. I love you. But sometimes you got to understand that, there's a lot of pressure in my life, girl. Ladies, if you cannot express yourself to a man, and he's got to accept what comes with that, and he gets all loud and belligerent, run. You got that, D. You got a question there, but go ahead.
Because what I took from that is, and because you have to let the whole video play out, because he said the peace word, right? Which is a no-no for real men or whatever. But he was basically saying he changed his ways because of her, the way she was acting. That's number one. And he's saying because she was in her feminine energy, that allowed for me to change how I was acting towards her to make me a better person. And that's
he wasn't. She didn't get in her feminine. She was yelling.
No. He was yelling and she was talking. She wasn't yelling. She had a normal tone. So he said, he was like, when I would yell and she wouldn't yell back, I had to check myself. So because my woman was acting in her feminine energy and was giving me peace, that allowed for me to be a better man, basically. And that it's kind of backwards. So a woman had to teach you basically how to be a man.
That's the problem, because she was the leader of the relationship while he was in his feminine energy, yelling like a woman. She was being calm in the thing and calmed his little ass. That's bad, gentlemen. You should never. That's bad. But.
I would never. Right. I don't yell at people. Like if I'm yelling, like that means you had to do something ultimately like so disrespectful.
Yeah.
And for it to even and then too, for me personally, even if you do something disrespectful once, because I kind of, I don't like confrontation. It would probably be, which is to my fault. I had to learn. I let stuff build up and then I would just explode. But it's like, I would be in the wrong, because if this person constantly do it and I never said anything, and then when I get fed up and blow up and yell or whatever, well, is it their fault because they never knew I had a problem with it or whatever the case may be? But no,
let
me just say this. For me personally, how I am and evolved, a certain man, depending on who that man is, I don't have to raise my voice.
No, you shouldn't have. A woman shouldn't have to around a man. Shouldn't have. Because he's not going to tolerate. He's not going to tolerate.
I would think twice.
Oh, absolutely. But it's not a threat. I don't think.
It's not an intimidation thing.
Right.
It's not a threat thing.
You should never threaten or intimidate a woman. She should know that she can be removed or replaced easily and not being mean. Like, you're not going to remember respect. It's a demand of respect. Yelling at someone is disrespectful, and you can't do that with a man. It just ain't working. It's not happening. So it's not working that way. But here we go. So we have a question right here, D.
He have had her on her. Wait, should he have had her on her own career path? Well, she was a mom, and first of all, you can't have no one on any career path. Like, she would have to. She should have thought. She should have said. Within herself, she should have figured out, okay, what do I want to do with my life outside of marriage and kids? Because let's just say she wanted to be a nurse. but the kids are 5. Do you have the support system outside of you and your husband, you know, for you to go to school and still be a wife and a mother? So she should have figured out, well, what is it that she want to do? But you have to understand, when you are a parent, the priorities change. Yes, you put yourself first, but you're putting yourself first to provide and create an environment, a healthy environment for your kids. But her priority was her family. You're married. That's your priority. So anything outside of that that you want to do, you need to understand, if you can't do it right now, then have a plan to do it in the future. But somebody has to step up and be the provider, which is usually the man. So yes, his career has to progress. So she could have had her own career path, but she left the marriage. You could still be in a marriage and have a career. It's just about prioritizing what's important first.
All right, guys, got a question. Put a Q. Let's get to the next video. Guys, lines are open. Here we go, D. Go ahead and get to the next video.
Wait a minute. Let me see. Do I even have another video? Oh, here goes something. Yeah.
For me, a man's not going to lead me, period. We're going to be partners. I also don't want a man that's trying to dominate, control, tell me what to do, not listen to my opinion or my thoughts or consider what I have to say. I want somebody who's going to be a partner.
This is what I'm saying. With your thinking, you actually disqualify yourself from meeting masculine men, because just you using words like partnership and things like that, what you speak, you thought before you spoke it, right? So what is a partnership? A partnership is different from a companionship. A partnership is different from a marriage. That's why you left your marriage, because you wanted a partnership. Because what you think, you are going to speak. And when you speak, you are going to act on those things too. So the fact that you think that a relationship is a partnership is the fact that you left your husband.
The brother's right. You see, partnerships and relationship breeds competition. And competition breeds strife and strictness. If you don't hold up your end of the bargain, there's going to be some consequences. Companionship breeds competition too, but it breeds the fact that I'm going to outlove you way more than you outlove me. And your spouse will say, oh no, it's no way on earth you can outlove me the way I outlove you. Which one do you want?
What's your take on that, D?
I hate when they play all that music. It just
that little sappy music in behind it.
Yeah, but the first part of that video, I disagree with what she was saying, but his explanation was stupid. I didn't know it didn't make any sense. But I think people have this partnership, marriage thing, companionship. People have their definitions and they priorities kind of mixed up. I don't think people understand the difference between all that. And sometimes it may not. Sometimes people can treat a partnership like a marriage. You're just not married, but I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny, that video. Like her point of view was off, but his explanation wasn't completely coherent. And then the guy, the old man that was talking, he wasn't even making no sense to me either.
Yeah. Well, we have a call. Area code 281. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
How you doing, brother?
Sir, can you please get off your speakerphone? We cannot hear you.
Hello?
Yes, we couldn't hear you. What's your name and what's your question, sir? Okay, sir. I don't know. Wait, sir. I don't know if it's your phone or not. We cannot hear you. Your phone is really sounds janky. Can you please speak into your phone and get off your speaker, because it sounds like you're underwater or something? Okay, yeah, let's cut it. He hung up. Okay, area code 804, sir. What's your name and what's your question? 804 going once, 804
Steve,
going
hello?
twice.
Can you hear me?
What is your name, sir, and what is your question?
My name is Miles. I'm the Showtime guy.
and I was calling in because I wanted to have some dialogue. Good evening, Dana. I'm sorry, I forgot to speak to you. But my question was the video that you guys just watched before this one. Where did that guy go wrong? You said he didn't lead that woman properly in his actions. So I was wondering where was he actually supposed to take her? You said that he wasn't supposed to like choose a career path for her, but you say he went wrong somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where that was.
Are you talking about the woman that left her husband of 12 years?
Yes.
Because she, you went.
Oh, no, go, you got to go. Ladies first. Go ahead.
Because she said he was taking off with his career. And she felt stuck. So she said, "I need to leave, basically, and find myself and what I want."
There should be. But go ahead, sir. What's up?
In the video, 1950 said that this guy didn't have any sort of leadership for that woman.
He didn't.
So I'm trying to figure out what should his course of action have been.
Sir, the course of action is this weird thing called communication and getting an idea of what her aspirations and her goals and her dreams are, and come up with an idea and a plan of attack to be able to have those things happen.
Okay, I got you. All right.
How are you missing this?
No. Because when I said what I said in the chat just now, that was what I said, what you just explained, and y'all kind of had made it seem like I was in the wrong.
Wait, wait, sir. You didn't just say what I said. You didn't say that. And if you think what you articulated was that, then you got to work on your articulation, because you didn't say what I just said.
I said that should he have had that woman on a career path of her own, like basically asking her, like, okay, like as soon as he meets that woman, okay, I see that you are on this path. Okay, you're going to stay on this path, and I'm going to keep you on that path. That's basically what I was trying to say.
Okay, but can we read your mind, though?
No.
Oh, okay. So what does that mean you got to do? And you're doing that right now. What does that mean? You're calling in. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's how this works. But D, what did you want to say to him, D?
Okay, so that was your comment. So I would say this, because like she said, they were very young. And when you are young like that, and like she said, we were doing, pretty good considering our age, because it's a immature, it's a maturity thing that we're talking about. But if this man was mature enough, first of all, he married her. And a lot of young people aren't doing that. They could be taking care of their kids, but they ain't marrying the baby mama. But he married her. And he's providing for the family, which means you got to have a career. You got to have a specialty in something. You want to make more money, provide for your family, you got to move up that career ladder. She must have felt jealous. But the direction, right? And I'm a woman. So the direction is, listen, whether we having, you correct me, Steve, whether you have a 5-year plan or whatever, if she was interested in, well, honey, one day I do want to go back to school myself or whatever, then he said, okay, but the kids are 5. Go back to school when they're in 3rd grade or something, right? And then that way I'll be making more money or whatever. He gives the direction of planning for her to have time to achieve what she wants to achieve. So he's the provider. He's taking care of the family, which means he has to go out and hunt. Her duties are her duties. She just felt like she was being left behind and she needed to do more. She needed to go find herself, but he should have a plan laid out of, this is what we're going to do. And this is why, this is what it takes to get there. And it's up to her to say yay and nay. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, real quick, 1 second, sir. Your Majesty, please let me explain something to you, dumbass. Your name and your photo will always show you it's going to be your fault because you don't even know how to be a man. Your name is not Your Majesty. Look at your thumbnail. Why don't you grow up, get a set of nuts, and be more of a man and stop bitching like a little woman? I'm sorry, caller. I'm sorry. Please continue. I just had to check that fool, man. I can't stand suckers on my side, man. Suckers.
No,
Go
that's
ahead. You
about
got it, man.
Steve. I think I heard everything I needed to hear.
No, I appreciate you. Unlike your master, you won't. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Coming on the show complaining, and then he can't even back up with his statement because who runs around with a name called Your Majesty as a grown man, and then puts a thumbnail of a cartoon character, and then expects to be taken seriously? Come on, man. All right, caller, we appreciate you, big dog, man. You got another question? Call in, okay, buddy?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
And no, he is not in my chat, Frankie.
No, he ain't in my. He is in mine. I mean, we timed him out, but yeah, we timed him out. But yeah, we about to get him out in a second. No, we can't have no sucker. We got a sucker-free room, though. We can't have no suckers in this room crying like a bunch of girls. Anyway,
But do you want to speak on that? Because her reasoning for leaving, and basically what 1950 was saying, her reasoning for leaving, I think that was an immature reason, but he did. The man didn't have direction. You know, I just you left because his career was going good and you were at home with the kids, basically.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying that at the.
So what direction should a man be giving a woman in that type of situation?
Well, here's the thing. I think that because of his lack of leadership, she used that as an excuse to leave the relationship. I think she was already gone. I don't really think that she was really into him because seems like there was no communication. She was happy to leave. When a woman is out and done with you, she's done. Unlike these guys, they will always want to work and try to work things out. But when she's done, she's done. And I think that she used that as an excuse to roll out.
And I actually do have a video for that. People using an excuse to get out of a marriage.
Yeah, they always doing that. Yeah, so.
Are we done or should I play that one more?
Yeah, we do one more because I got an hour after you. So wait a second. Hold on. We got a question right here. Here you go.
Dana,
I don't want to wait. That's gotta be your side. It can't be my side. Please. Oh my God. Is that my side?
It is your side.
That can't be my side.
You over here timing out Jonah. Can you tell that?
I'm about to kick him out. Hold on. I'm about to kick him out.
Honey, I'll tell him to hide you in a minute.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Go ahead. Let's continue with
I know I timed him out, but I'm about to say
I timed him out. I kicked him out. No, I kicked him out. I kicked him out.
What did Tom say? Do I consider myself a what?
I kicked him out. Go ahead. Let's get this last one. Let's get this last one before we wrap because I got to do an hour. I got to do 1 hour. So let's go ahead and get this last one before we wrap it up.
This one.
Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and tune in and listen to this.
A lot of dudes will literally push their woman away, like intentionally, because I don't want to file for divorce. I'm going to start slacking. I'm going to start having an I don't give a damn mentality, come in when I want, stay out as late as I want, knowing that that's going to make you mad, knowing that that's going to make you feel like you're not as valued no more. So hoping that you'll go ahead and end it so I can say that it wasn't me.
I don't know any dudes like that.
I know plenty of dudes.
I don't know any dudes. I've done it. I went and did my own thing. I didn't give a fuck until she said, let's get a divorce. And I said, okay.
You was ready for her to say that.
I was ready for it. And I know plenty of other guy friends besides y'all that are married that I've talked to to say, I'm just waiting for the time when she says, hey, I'm leaving you.
So I'm glad that my man's on the end kept it 100 because the first guy was like, I don't know nobody. And that's a lot of y'all men out here. Since you don't know nobody that does it, that means that don't nobody do it. But when my man said, I did it, oh boy, shut the fuck up. The fact that grown-ass men will intentionally make their relationship shitty, will beat down a woman, hurt her emotionally, mentally, and spiritually so she can leave because he don't want to take the time or have the effort to file for the divorce. He will make the relationship a toxic relationship intentionally. He is cheating on you, baby girl, intentionally because he don't want to be with you. He gonna say, I'm sorry, and then do it again, right? The craziest thing about this is that men will blame women for initiating the divorce when you forced it upon us and really wanted it. Lady.
So what if that was the case with the woman who left her husband and kids to go find herself or whatever? And I think that's still a lack of leadership. And some men do that because the guy did admit it. They will make the relationship shitty so that she could get fed up and leave instead of leading men and saying, this ain't working or whatever. See, leadership is not always telling the person follow me. A lot of times, whether it's to end a relationship that is leading or whatever the case may be. But
I just don't understand. I don't understand why God would do that. Why don't you just end it? Why go through all that and not just end it? What are you afraid of? Why not just, it's not working out? Why would you? I don't, again, Dana, manhood is
throw
so,
this on the table, right? Because I understand you said you don't understand that. So
I don't understand.
I've heard, so you see a lot of these guys that want to use this talking point, right? Content creators want to use the talking point of, well, women are the ones that file for a divorce at a higher rate. Men are not filing for a divorce. They're not. But this one woman I heard who works for a law firm saying women file because they come in saying, my husband already checked out. He just ain't filed the papers. I'm basically doing it for him.
Yeah.
A lot of men check out of the marriage. They check out of the relationship, and women know that. They're just taking the steps to legitimize the separation.
So if you're looking at the number of what women are doing, it's because of the males are forcing the woman to be the man and do the thing that a man or a leader should do. You're the one that walked up to her, and you should be the one to walk away, but be honest with her and just say it's over and move from that point.
Right. And that isn't that part of leadership?
But that's part of manhood. That's why young boys need men to guide them, because without this kind of guidance, they're gonna that's sissified. Why waste time? I just understand. I don't understand why human guys just waste time and stuff like that. It doesn't
Right.
make any sense.
So then you have the woman that's married saying, oh, providing an emotional safety space for my husband.
Jesus Christ.
And I guess you know what? See the guys that pick fights or intentionally create a hostile situation so that the women can leave. Those are the ones that are probably too emotional, or they don't know how to control their emotions. You
Yeah.
see?
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, D, how can they get in touch with you, D?
Well, first of all, I would like for Steve to share with all of us,
No, D, how can they get to know D? I got it. D, how they get in touch with you? I got it.
he's not doing a marathon, so it must
D, how are they getting in touch with you, D? How do they?
Dusty Chronicles. I gotta start putting more content up there.
Yeah, you do.
And my main channel, The Real Dana, on YouTube, and then on X. Hi, everybody on X at The Real Dana #7.
So I say I got to do something different to get to where you're going. I see it now. I see. I didn't know that. You failed to tell me that little.
What?
But anyway. I'll tell you about it. Never mind. All right.
You talking about X?
X? Yeah. I didn't know.
You know what?
Anyway, go ahead. D, you're good. So man, I appreciate you. I'll take everybody off as I do the commercial ad to bring in my guys so we can talk for an hour. But D, I appreciate you. We'll see you next week, D. Go ahead and do your bye, whatever you do. And thank you, D. All right, that was Dana. Appreciate you, D. Gentlemen, let's go ahead and lock it in as we do. We got an hour show, so guys, lines will be open. Let me go ahead and do our thing as we escort all of Dana's people out so we can chop up this game, and I'll do it with Doug E. Fresh. Hold on one second.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh. And I want you to know, without a shadow of a doubt, this is what it's all about. You're listening to themanmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams, as we go a little something like this. Hit it. The man mindset. You won't regret that you have met the man Steve the Dean Williams, putting it down for real every single time. Love, Dougie Fresh.
Dougie. That was Dougie Fresh. Gentlemen, it's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. Gentlemen, if y'all have a question, all my dogs out there, please put a Q. We got all y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you, Dana. We appreciate you and all this other stuff, man. Appreciate this. So, Vincent, I'll give you a minute to call in. If not, we'll kick you out. But, Vincent, this isn't for you, dog. And I say this, Vince, I appreciate the kind words, but, sir, I'll give you a minute to call in. If not, y'all guys can escort him out the building in a minute. So, Vincent, this ain't for you. Matter of fact, don't escort him. Maybe he doesn't know what he's talking about. We'll time him out. But if he comes back, we'll kick him out if he says something crazy like that. But, gentlemen, I definitely let's go ahead and break this down. Let's talk to you guys for a second here. Now, gentlemen, what we're going to talk about and discuss, because we're only going to be here for an hour. I got an hour for you with y'all guys. So let's lock it in for this hour that we're chopping it up, gentlemen. But what we want to talk about is the influence of not only influence women, you've got to learn how to lead women, and you've got to learn how to challenge women. And as a man, you have to learn how to teach women. And without that kind of information and drive, gentlemen, you're never going to be able to do the things that we want y'all to do, especially as far as it comes to the game. And I appreciate everybody that's listening. Please get your crayons out and let's talk about this, gentlemen. So at the end of the day, that we always want to get you guys to see. Well, let me show you. And guys, you got a question, put a Q. Lines are open. Let me make sure that we lock it in. Gentlemen, as I always say, as y'all begin to learn manhood in the game is all about developing the ability to influence a woman to learn that she can have free will to do what it is she wants to do based off of your skills and who you are as a man, okay? Well, wait a second, D, let me say something. You say, how about women learn how to follow? Let me explain something. And I'm not going to put you out there, but I'm going to tell you, I got to put you out there because you asked me a question. So let me put you out there. Let's look at you, big dog. You have no leadership skills. You can't even lead yourself. You don't have any game. So how can you make it? Please explain to me. I'm asking you, D. How can you make a demand of women when you don't even have the leadership capabilities to even lead yourself? Because listen to what you're saying. See, this is, gentlemen, now we're here. And Jedi, if your bitch ass is here, we're going to have a powwow, motherfucker, because you ain't going to do that shit anymore in this room again. But anyway, D32, what I'm saying to you is that you sound like red pill rhetoric. Women, what reason should a woman follow a loser? And that's the problem with a lot of y'all guys. Y'all make all these demands of women, but you don't have any demands of yourself. You have no influence over yourself. And why should a woman follow somebody that does not have the power? You have no power, Mr. D32, to lead a woman. Listen to how you're saying. Because you know what the thing about a man? A man never tells a woman or says to a woman, you have to. I'm telling y'all game right there. If you have game, you should never have to tell a woman, you have to follow me. Okay? No, I know that because you saying some bitch ass shit. Because only bitch motherfuckers are going to demand something for a woman. I'm not making assumptions. I'm just listening to you expose yourself through your bitch ass language. So, sir, please shut the fuck up. Don't talk anymore in this room or call in. I don't want to hear your bitch ass anymore. I'm trying to teach a class here. Gentlemen, here's the thing for a lot of you guys that don't understand this game, okay? At the end of the day, gentlemen, you don't demand anything of a woman. You don't demand a woman to follow. You motherfuckers with game don't demand that shit out of a woman. When women recognize leadership. And women recognize men, and women will follow without you having to even say, follow me. But when you say and make the demand a woman should follow, that shows you on some bitch ass shit. Because the thing is, gentlemen, this is why this is why we push the game to y'all guys out here and show you guys out here. The influence that you should have on a woman should show her that, damn, through you, I can learn something and I can grow through how you move as a man. I want to be with you. I want to follow you. But the moment you sit around and say you have to, then that's some femininity shit. That's femininity. That's femininity. And what I'm saying to all you guys out here, and that's important, is for all you guys to learn is, as a man, you should never say, follow me. You should never say, be loyal to me. You shouldn't have to say any shit like that as a man. The thing is, when a woman knows, and guys, this is why I'm talking to y'all guys out here, my dogs out here, all my guys out here. What I'm saying is when you know this game and learn that in order to be that leader, one has to lead himself. And most young men don't understand leadership. They don't know how to inspire a woman to see that this man has influenced me to want to be a better person, and showing me that, you know what, he is actually someone I want to follow. Now, hold on. Let me tell you something real quick, James Bond. Hold on. Let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell your bitch ass something. If your fucking ass comes in my fucking room again and embarrasses all our guys in here, you're gone. So I expect you to apologize to all the guys in this room right now. I'm kicking you out for good. How dare you disrespect all these men in here by doing the shit you're saying? Hold on, let me take this call. You better apologize. You got to get the fuck out if you don't. Let me grab this call real quick. 843, what's your name and what's your question? How can I help you?
Yeah, this is D.
Okay, this is D?
Yeah, Dante J32.
Okay, Dante, let me ask you a question, sir.
Go ahead.
Why should a woman follow you, sir?
Well, in everything.
Why? No. I didn't ask you in what. I'm asking you why. Tell me why a woman should follow you. That's all I'm asking you. Why should she follow you?
And just let me say, she should follow because in everything, in units and companies, teams, or whatever,
okay,
there is a leader.
Oh, wait, excuse me, Dante. Time out.
Okay,
Dante, D. Okay, I'm gonna let you talk.
Okay.
Please. I'm trying to.
Without
Okay,
having a leader,
sir,
there is no order.
Sir, stop making statements and please answer the question. You're not answering the question. I'm asking you a simple question. This is kindergarten. You made a statement that a woman should follow you. I'm not.
No,
okay,
I did not say that.
No, wait, sir. You're saying a woman should follow you. You did say that statement. You want me to pull it up?
No. Yeah, pull it up, because I said a woman should learn how to follow.
Wait, learn. Wait, learn. Why? What? Okay, why should a woman learn how to follow from somebody like you?
I mean, why are you making assumptions by saying someone like
Well,
you?
no, because I'm saying, because as a man, watch this. Hey,
like this.
Hey, big dog, because I disagree with that. I totally disagree. I don't think a woman should follow me. So you tell me why a woman should follow you. I'm just asking you a question. I'm just asking you a simple question. Why should she follow you? Because it sounds like you're putting a gun to her head. Why are you forcing her?
No, not at all. Not at all. Don't put the gun to her head. No, that's not it. I mean, just like the man should learn how to lead and be a leader, the other person who she is leading should learn how to follow.
Wait a second. What is learn how to follow? When you say learn how to follow, would it make that make sense? What is learn how to follow?
Learn how to be a wife.
Wait.
Like,
you just met the bitch. Hold on. Excuse me. Hold on. Wait. You just met the bitch. So wait. Stop. Listen to what I'm saying, dog. See, here's the problem with you humans. Y'all make these statements as wife. You haven't even met the motherfucking bitch yet, and you expect her to lead like a wife? How make that make sense?
No, I didn't say her lead like a wife.
But, sir,
I said
okay.
she should learn how to follow like a wife.
Okay, sir.
If the man is going to be a
Why
leader,
should a woman?
she
Okay,
has
why
to
should a
allow
woman
him
you
to
just
lead.
met? Why should a woman you just met follow you? Why? Why?
No, I'm not saying a woman that I just met.
Well,
I mean,
wait,
you have
sir.
to earn the leadership of a
sir.
woman you just met.
Sir,
you have to earn that.
Sir. This is why phone calls are important, because what you're saying does not line up to what you're saying right now. You didn't say nothing about a wife. You just said a woman should follow. So we can't read your mind. So I'm glad you called in. But
okay.
Even as a wife, I still disagree that she should. Okay, you're saying this. As a wife, you should follow me. That's what you're saying. Yes. Yes.
Yes, because without a leader, there's no
why
order.
is that bad? Why is that a bad? But young man, why is that a bad thing? I just ask. You don't see it. I'm trying to help you see it. Why is that a bad thing?
Because there would be no order in the home. There is anarchy.
Sir, you've already you're living in anarchy because you're trying. Okay, you know when you're a man, do you think I gotta tell a woman that shit? Do you think as a man do I have to tell a woman that shit at all? Because you're saying you gotta tell her. You know, you're saying you gotta tell her.
Tell the woman because she should already know.
So then what are you talking? So wait. Well then what are you talking about? Then you're saying, sir, I'm asking you, because you're saying she should follow you. I'm asking you, why should she follow you?
Because you got to have order in the home. Two people cannot make a decision on one thing. Now,
I
you can ask her opinion.
Sir, I get what you're saying, but you're saying it the wrong way. Let me help you out. What you should have said is, Steve, you shouldn't even have made the statement. See, the problem is the statement that you made. You're saying you should show. You said, what did you say? Tell me what your statement is, so I want to make sure I say it perfectly. What did you say?
I said that ultimately he can talk over whatever.
No, you didn't say that. You said something about a woman should follow, man. Let me see if I can find out that fucking statement you made, dog, since you ain't telling me the statement. I just asked you what the fucking statement was. Let me see if I pull this that fucking statement up.
And find her opinion.
Sir, you didn't say that. Your statement, sir, what did the statement that you fucking made where I had to chin check your ass? What was the fucking statement that you made?
That a woman should learn how to follow?
Right, a woman should learn how to follow. That's the problem. Okay, young man.
Okay.
As a man, why would a man even have to say that statement if a man knows his value and his worth? When a man doesn't say those statements right there, a man doesn't even talk like that. The statement you're saying is that you're saying because I'm not a man, you're saying a woman should follow. That goes with the territory. So why make the statement if it goes with the territory?
Because there are a lot of women out here who want a leader, but then is defiant to what he wants for the household.
Sir, the breakdown of the household is because the individual from the moment he walks out of his fucking house is a fucking loser. So why would a woman follow a loser? Why would a woman date or let a loser lead the relationship? Because men don't talk this way. Men don't say women should follow. That's an unwritten motherfucking rule. That's an unwritten rule. You don't talk. Men don't have to say that.
Woman should follow. I said they should learn how to follow.
Dog, they learn. Listen. How can they learn to follow when these suckers? Hold on. How can they learn how to follow when these suckers have no leadership skills? How can they follow
like
a loser?
Woman now, I just said the man should learn how to lead.
No, you didn't say. No. Had you said that in your statement, that would have been fine. But you didn't say that. You said a woman should learn how to follow. That's all you said, motherfucker. That's y'all's problem. You got to be able to explain yourself.
That a man should learn how to lead. I'm bitch about that.
All right, sir. Thank you
A
for your
man
time.
should
I got to
learn how to
continue the
lead.
show.
A
Okay,
woman should learn how to
sir.
follow. It's just
Thank
as
you.
simple
Thank you
as
for your
that.
time. Thank you. I appreciate your call. Thank you. You have a good day, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, let us continue, guys. Lines are open. If you got a question, please put a Q. We got y'all covered. Gentlemen, this is why we keep telling y'all, man. Stop making half-ass statements. Because I'm only going to take you for the statement that you make. I'm only going to take you for the statement that you make. And I appreciated 32 you called in. But had you called in and explained yourself, that would have been better. Okay? All right? All right. So, anyway, we're going to let you go, buddy. This ain't for you. All right. I'm sorry. Got to let you go. This ain't for you. Go find somebody else. Anyway, as I was saying for you guys out here, all you guys, please get your crayons out. We want to teach y'all something. Guys, please. Okay, gentlemen, please listen to me. The reason why there is no emotional safety in this game, gentlemen, is because when you have the game in the mouthpiece and understanding that your name is everything. This is why I always say to all you young men out here, your name is everything. Your name should explain to a woman that there is leadership. There is a person that is not going to be emotional, effeminate, and not going to beat around the bush, bullshit, and waste time, gentlemen. Gentlemen, for so many of you young men out here, you don't understand that your name has to have passion, vision, and purpose. Let me grab this call. Area code 470. What is your name, sir, and what is your question?
Yo, Sid, it's Money again.
Sir, Money, what's going on, Money? Where's your question, buddy? How can I help you, Money?
Man, I was just hearing about how dude was asking, how can you make a female follow you? The better question is, how do you make her suck you and fuck you better? What entices her to want to suck you and fuck you better?
Money, stop. No. Why? Dog, come on, man. How old are you? You're 21. Okay, listen, young man. You want to know why a woman ain't sucking you and fucking you the way you want? You want to know why, big guy? You want to know why? Let's keep it a buck. You want to know why? Because you don't know how to fuck. You don't know how to turn a woman on. You don't know how to flirt with a woman, and you don't know how to intrigue her to show her why she should suck and fuck. So please stop complaining, sir. You're the problem. You guys, life is not porn. And a woman doesn't have to suck and fuck you when she realizes that you have no sucking, I should suck and fuck you type energy, young man. Because you don't have any certain kind of rules and standards to yourself, Mr. Bulldozer. Does that make any sense, sir?
Yeah, it does.
So come on, I got you. I appreciate you, young man. But what I'm saying to you is that this is y'all's problem. You have all these expectations of women. But what are the expectations of yourself for them to want to do that? Tell me, caller. Listen, caller. All right. You know what 2 + 2 is, yes? What is 2 + 2?
4.
Good. Now tell me why a woman should suck and fuck you. Crickets.
Stimulation and how
No, come on. See this, no, come on, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. You making a demand, and I'm just asking you a simple question. Why should she? And you don't even know the answer. So why should she? I'm not being mean to you, young man. This is what I'm talking about. This is why the game is so important for you young men. Stop making demands of people that you can't even make of yourself. You're saying a woman should do this, which is fine. But I'm asking you why, and you can't even answer the question.
I would say because she probably sees something in me that she might not see in somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say somebody else, sir. I said you. You. The problem is, you understand,
So,
you're not defined. You're not defined by your car. You're not defined by your clothes. You're not defined by your height. You're not defined by your money. You're defined by what you're about to say right now or what you're not about to say. Why? Why should she do that to you?
Shit, man, it could be because she might feel protected when she with me, and she just want to feel.
Oh my God! Young man, young man, understand this, and I got you because I appreciate you calling. And I say this for all you young men out here. I say all you young men out here. Okay. Okay. Please listen. Okay. Please listen. You have got to learn how to take full control of your life, of your brand. Your brand says brand X. Your brand says that I'm not the guy, and y'all don't even create the brand. You're like Walmart shoes versus Nike, even though they're the same thing, damn near. It just has a logo on it. But the brand has the power. It's the brand. What I'm saying is, you don't know your brand, and that doesn't make you bad, but I'm just trying to open you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. But in order to make the statement, you've got to understand, or you have to be clear, which you're not, and it's okay, about what your brand is about. And if you don't know what your brand is about, then why is she going to buy into a brand that she knows nothing about? Does that make any sense, sir?
Yeah, and I could better word it than since you put it like
well,
that.
Dog, what other way can I put it? I just said, why you, dog, what way can I put it?
Now you just maybe see it from a slightly different lens.
It's the
It's
game.
Like she might want to fuck with me because she sees the higher value than the competition. That could be what it is.
But what is the higher value? You can't. I'm waiting for you to tell me. And if you don't know, it's okay, because I know you don't know. So why don't we be honest, Mr. Bulldozer? Because you didn't know and you accepted it. It's okay. That doesn't make you a bad person for not knowing. But this is why correction needs to be made, because you don't have a definition of you. You don't know what it looks like. You don't even know what you want to be known for. And you don't even know how you want to move in that thing. And that's the problem with a lot of young men. You make these statements, making all these demands of women, but you don't make any demands of yourself. Because, young man, listen, once you start to make the demands of yourself, do you think you're going to make demands of women? Yes or no?
It depends.
No, yes or no. I know that depends. Are you going to make any demands of women? Yes or no?
I would say yes, because
no, you're not, because your program is the fucking demand, young man. That's what I'm saying. When you get this game, your program is the fucking demand. And if she's not following the demand or your program, she's gone. See how that works, young man?
And would you compare that to, like, say if I know this ain't got nothing to do with like monetary value and nothing like that, but say if I'm a millionaire and I work out, go to the gym.
That is, sir, no, sir. Is a millionaire in a working out an I am or an I do? Which is it?
Yes, I do.
Right. So that's not an I am. The program is an I am, dog. That's what I'm telling you. It doesn't matter if you're working out or a millionaire. If you don't have the I am program of how you operate, you're the company. So do you have a job? Do you have a job?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you have a job. So does your company have to beg you to come to work?
Not at all.
Not at all. But you know, what you think gonna happen if you come late?
Shit, they probably go fire you.
Wait. Do they have to tell you that? Or do you automatically know when you step in those motherfucking doors, they have an operating system that says, this is what it's going to take for you to work for us? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So there ain't no difference in that and then you being a motherfucking man. Does a company have to tell you, hey, look, hey, we're a Fortune 500 company and we do this and we do that? Do they have to tell you all that bullshit? Or do they tell you, look, this is what the fuck I expect you to do and you either gonna do it or you ain't gonna do it? See that, young man? See that?
Yeah.
So in your world, you're saying, Martha, can you come upstairs? Martha, I have a question. I understand. Why aren't you doing your job, Martha? And Martha, why are you showing up late? And Martha, I don't understand. Why are you taking 25 minute breaks? Can you please tell us, please? We want to know. Show me a company that does that. Does a motherfucker do that?
No, sir.
So then why would a motherfucker make that demand of a woman that she should suck his and fuck his dick?
I mean, you should. You damn sure should.
Well, stop. Wait. So if you damn sure didn't, then why did you make the statement knowing you shouldn't have said the statement?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was going back on what bro was talking about. You was talking about how you make a girl follow.
Dog. Understand, young man. This is a thinking man's game, dog. That's what I'm trying to get. Young man, I appreciate you, young man. I'm just trying to get you to think. And when you can start to think, you can see what is called a bigger picture versus the little tunnel that you're going in right now. Because, hey, caller, they want to suck and fuck when you're that motherfucker. But if you're not that motherfucker, they going to suck and fuck you out of your wallet and your dinners, and you ain't going to get any sucking and fucking. Does that make any sense, sir?
Yeah, that fact.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
All right, I appreciate you. Good call, sir. We'll throw you back in, but great dialogue. Thank you, sir, okay?
Sir, thank you.
I respect. Great call, sir. I appreciate that. Guys, lines open. You want to call in? I'm bringing this call in. Area code 614, sir. What's your name and what's your question, sir? 614 going once, 614 going twice.
What's good? It's Jay. It's Jay.
Jay, what is your question, sir? How can I help you, sir?
And I put on my program that I'm not going to.
That you're not going to what?
Just not have conversations with women if it's not about
Jay,
sex.
how old are you, Jay?
19.
Okay, Jay. Okay, let me welcome you to the thing called the real world. Jay, you can say whatever you want in your basement, but you're never going to get no pussy because I can hear from your voice there's no structure, no leadership or anything about you. And what kind of a weird motherfucker says, I don't want to talk to women? How is she supposed to learn you if you don't talk, sir? Please. And I'm not being a dick here. How is she supposed to learn you if you don't want to talk?
But
no, wait. You asked a question. I'm asking you a question. You said that you don't want to talk to women, right? Right? Yes.
If it's not about sex.
If it's if it's not about sex, right? And this is why this is why you're creepy. Dude, listen, young man, listen. And I'm dead ass serious. And I'm not joking. I don't play around with this. I honestly think maybe tomorrow have a conversation with your mom or your dad and get therapy. Because there's something seriously wrong with you. I'm not joking. I swear, dog, I'm not being joking. I'm not trying to be a dick here. There is something wrong with you. Life is not porn. And maybe you've been watching so much porn where you think you can just look at a woman and she magically takes her clothes off. I honestly think you need to talk to your mother, talk to your father, and let them know that there is something broken and off in me where I feel like I don't need to talk to a woman and she should give me sex. I'm dead serious. Please get therapy. I'm not joking, okay? So I'm gonna let you go, but please get therapy, okay, young man? And I wish you the best of luck, sir. Take care. I'm not being a dick here. There's something broken in that young man. I'm not playing. I'm not. I'm dead ass serious. Listen, gentlemen. Listen, we don't hate women, but for some reason, y'all guys think that we're men here. That we don't have hatred towards women, and women, and there's no law or rule that a woman has to give you sex. But for you to sit here and make a demand of sex when you don't know nothing about a woman, there's something off in you. And that's not me being mean to you. I'm just saying for a lot of you guys out there, please just take a moment and think about that. This is why the game is so important, gentlemen. Gentlemen, when you can learn who you are as a man, I'm not going to say every woman wants to have sex with you. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this is what a woman needs to know, that she knows that she can follow you in that dark tunnel knowing that she can be protected. She feels safe, and she knows through your leadership that you're not going to handcuff her. You're not going to force her to be with you. You're not going to be insecure. You're not going to ask her any questions. You're not going to be, all these things are important. Hold on. Let me get this question right here real quick. Does the game come naturally to women? Because it took a while for me from being here to understand my power relationship. Well, I'm not here to tell you about the game you have. I'm here to help men to be better men to themselves. So I'm not here to talk to you about the game that you have. But what I am saying, okay, what I'm saying is, all right, so excuse me one second. Jay, if you don't shut your bitch ass up and shut the fuck up and learn, there is no hatred in here. But I know your pussified ass ain't used to motherfucker telling you, shut your bitch ass up. Shut your fucking ass up. No one gives a fuck about your weight. Bitch, the game don't give a fuck about weight or color. So why don't you shut your fucking ass up, man? Damn. Coming in, that's why women don't fuck with you. Y'all motherfuckers gotta, listen, gentlemen, let me help y'all out, gentlemen. At the end of the day, gentlemen, your life is yours to control. But a woman wants to make sure that you are in control, gentlemen. Do you see what I'm saying? Hold on, let me grab this call real quick. Area code 470, sir. What's your name and what's your question? Guys, we don't have long because I got to go in a little while. So 470, what's your name? What's your question, buddy? What's up?
Hey, what's going on, sir? It's Arthur.
What's going on, Big Arthur? What's up, brother? How can I help you, Arthur?
Hey, sir. So I was tuning in earlier of what you and Dana were saying.
Yes, sir.
I remember you were saying about the guys that doesn't know, if he really wants to, they go inside of relationships not knowing if they just want to fuck or really just get to know the woman.
Yes.
And I'm still like that disposition, man.
No, let's go to no. Let me show you on the board. No, you're not a disposition. You just don't know how to. You're not being a man about shit. You're not being a man about shit. Okay. Before, let me get this right so it can zoom in. Zoom in. Hold on. Let me see. Zoom in. Let me see. Hold on. Come on, give me my zoom, girl. I know it's blurry, but my camera. Come on, bitch. Zoom in. God damn it. Hold on. I think it's going to zoom. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let me see if I get that. Come on, zoom, baby. I won't be able to use the camera. Well, y'all can see that circle. What I'm saying is that before you, that's you. I know it's blurry. God damn it. Don't judge me, guys. It's not my Samsung. Come on, damn it. Camera, you are fucking with me today. Anyway, I just show you this. Gentlemen, fuck, we can't go to the camera because the bitch is acting, my girl's acting up. Listen, what I'm saying to y'all guys is this. Before you walk out that door, you should know what it is you want. And don't give me that bullshit, Arthur. You know when you see a woman you want to fuck. Don't lie. Let's stop. Why are you?
I do.
Come on. Okay, so then don't give me. Then why you give me this bullshit that you don't know if you want a relationship or not?
Because, sir, it's like,
Arthur,
the way
Arthur,
you and Zach be in the game, man.
Arthur, listen, Arthur, the difference between you and me is that I'm gamed up and you're not. You still got red pill in you. I don't need to make it about pussy because I keep telling you, when you're gamed up, you make it about the dick. But you still ain't there yet because you hold more value what's between her legs than what's between your legs. And that's why you make it about sex, which is fine. You're there. Excuse me. It doesn't make you a bad person. Does that make any sense? I'm not trying to knock you. But what I'm saying is once you have the understanding and self-concept of the levels that I'm trying to teach you, when you meet a woman, you're not making it about the pussy because you have so much to offer and show her that you are opportunity. Right now, young man, you're thinking like an option because you still got the red pill in you. So it doesn't make you bad because you want to have sex. Please understand, I'm not shaming you. I'm glad that you want to have sex with women. But what I'm saying is once you learn your value, your worth and live by your vision statement, your mission statement, your legacy statement, your laws, your rules, your codes, your principles, your narratives, you're going to change everything up because you're saying, I don't need to fuck you. The pussy's going to be mine eventually, but I don't even know if you're worth the dick. Because I don't know if you're worth my time. I don't even know if you're worth my attention. That's what the game teaches you. But see, you ain't there yet, Arthur. And it's okay. Because once you know you're saying that I can be pure pleasure to you on so many levels that you don't even know. But right now, I need to know that I don't even know if you could cut my motherfucking grass. Just because you have I'm sorry, Arthur, go ahead. What's up?
I'll be honest. I chopped it up with like, ever since I've been listening to you, man.
Yes,
I've been
sir. Yes, sir.
chopping up with just like, even with my own father, even with like some of my uncles. But
Yeah,
I
yes,
feel
sir.
like, I'm just trying to learn myself, but they always give me the answer like, man, you will never learn yourself. It will never happen.
No, but you're talking to winners game. I'm telling. See, Arthur, let me tell you a problem. All right, Arthur. Arthur, I'm going to use this white cup to define you. Well, I don't want to say white because I don't want to seem like a racist. I'm going to use this. Okay. I'm going to use this red cup to define you, Arthur. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Arthur. Okay. Arthur, I am trying because I'm not like these I'm not a content creator. I've been doing this for years now, decades, right? I am trying to teach you, Arthur, to learn how to drink from your fountain, your river, your lake, your ocean. I am teaching you this, but then what is your fucking dumbass doing? You're going to losers who are teaching you how to drink from their cups, you dumb fuck. Why are you doing that? So that shows that you don't want to learn. I'm trying to show you the beauty and the worth and the value you have. And I'm showing you that when you are locked into who you are as a man, you can drink from the ocean of your knowledge to learn you. But what are you saying? You listen to me, then you say, fuck you, Steve. I'm going to go to my uncles and all these other motherfuckers who don't have any game.
Like
No. Let me tell you why. You are saying, fuck you, Steve. Because they're telling you the complete fucking opposite of what I'm telling you. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So then look what the fuck you... Ladies, I'm undefeated in this. And guys, I'm undefeated. So Arthur, do you see why you're not growing? I'm trying to get you to learn Arthur. But you're saying, fuck you, Steve, and fuck what you say, Steve. I'm going to go to my uncles who are a bunch of whiny-ass, bitchy little girls. Well, Arthur, you can't learn yourself, Arthur. Well, Arthur, it ain't going to work, Arthur. It doesn't work for me, so it ain't going to work for you. Because it don't work for your brother. It don't work for your father. It don't work for anybody else, Arthur. So it ain't going to work for you either. And that's what the fuck you... Then you got the nerve to come to me after listening to them, who is telling you to learn yourself, and then you want to tell me, well, I don't understand, Steve. I don't get it. Are you fucking with me?
No, sir.
Do you see what I'm saying? The problem is, you listen to me, you go to them, and then you come back to me and tell me, well, I don't understand why it's not working for me, Stephen. I don't understand why. How do I know what I want, Stephen? I don't know what I want. Because what the fuck you doing? All I've been telling you and all I've been doing since I've been doing this shit in the late 80s or damn it in the 90s, telling you guys is to learn yourself. And all you're doing is listening to what I'm saying and saying, fuck you, Steve. I'm going to go to my cousins, my father, and everybody who's has a loser mentality to tell you, you ain't gonna never learn yourself, Arthur. It ain't gonna happen because it ain't happening to me, Arthur. Surely it ain't gonna happen to you. And then you want to come back to me and say, well, Steve, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. You spitting in my fucking face.
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
It does. I apologize, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
When I'm saying is that you can't have two masters. And I'm not your master as your God. I'm your fucking teacher, your master in the classroom. But what you're saying is, what I'm saying, fuck what you're saying. I'm going to go to somebody that's teaching me to be like them and complain and be a victim and whine and cry and bitch and moan and then have your period once a month and cramp and go to Lifetime and We Channel and act fucking feminine. And then you want to come back to me. Why are you doing this, dog? Why?
Yeah. I'm at a loss of words on that.
You at a loss of words because you a lost motherfucker. That's why I told you the red pill is still in your bitch ass. And I say that with kindness. You know that because you ought to be ashamed of yourself. When have I ever told you you wasn't good enough? When have I ever told you to be somebody else? When have I ever told you you can't win?
Never, sir.
But yet you said, fuck your advice, Steve. I'm going to go listen to a bunch of losers and then have a nerve to come back to me telling me I don't understand. Dog, I got to continue the show, dog. I only got about like 15, 20 more minutes, so I got to continue the show, buddy, okay? I got to continue.
Appreciate it, man.
Arthur, come on. Be better, Arthur. Come on, dog. You know I got you, dog. Come on. That's disrespectful, Arthur. Come on. Don't do that.
Yes, sir. It won't happen again.
Come on, Arthur. Come on. You know I got you, dog. Come on, man. All right, Arthur. Thank you for the call, man. All right, let's continue, guys. Lines are open. Area code 346, sir. What's your name and what's your question, sir? Sorry, we don't talk to. I'm sorry, no talk to kids. Sorry, don't do that. Area code 731. I think this might be John who's going to say something about black people. So let me let him go. Anyway, guys, lines are open. Guys, if you have a question, go ahead and call. We got y'all covered. Don't forget. I know that number when he was saying that racist thing yesterday. So I'll remember that. So we have to let them go because everybody doesn't want you guys to grow. This is what we hear. We don't bash women. We're not mad at women. But what we got to do is look at something. Gentlemen, at the end of the day, I got to do this quick thing for you guys. I always say for you guys out there, okay? 346, the last time I asked you, it sounds like you're a kid. If you're calling in, I'm going to let you go. What is your name? And let us know how old you are.
My name's Michelle. I'm 33 years old. I'm a grown-ass woman.
Okay, I just want to make sure you sounded like a kid
I was
at first.
talking to my daughter. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
So how can I help Michelle? What's your question, Britt? How can I help you? What's
okay.
up?
All right. So I actually just found you. I've never seen you or anything. So I said, I've really been praying. So maybe you can help me. So I've been with my husband for 4 years. We have 2 kids together.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to incorporate God in our relationship.
Okay.
We have a very, very, very rocky relationship right now. Like basically he wants us to separate. And I feel like we just need to save ourselves.
No. Okay, Michelle. And I would say this to a guy as I say to you. Sometimes we have to look at the writing on the wall. I would never tell a guy to change a woman. I would never tell a guy to tell a woman how she should do, think, and move. I would never tell a woman that guy to do that to a woman. And I'm telling you that you have no right to tell a man what he should do. You have to accept him for who he is, not for what you want him to be, regardless of your kids. Don't put God in this and everything. You knew he wasn't God-like the moment you met him. You knew he wasn't God-like.
He is. It's me that I was not raised with God the way he was.
Okay.
So what I'm seeking is for us to be able to.
Okay, I understand that, but please listen to me. I simplify this very easily. Again, accept him for who he is or not. But you have no right, nor does a man have a right to tell you what they want you to be in their eyes. That's not fair for you, and it's not fair for him. And you have to understand, if he doesn't want to be in this relationship, the best and honorable thing to do is work out the child support and look at the greater good that you have. You have 4 beautiful kids that y'all both love, and y'all can work together to make sure they have the proper education and know that mommy and daddy love them. That's the best you can do, because I can't. It'd be disingenuous for me to tell you to change him, and it'd be disingenuous for me to tell a man to change you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm just saying, I'm just being honest with you, but you have to come to those terms. I can't force you to come to those terms, but listen, I always keep things 100 with my guys, and I'll keep it 100 with you. You cannot change someone. Don't ever try to change somebody. It's the worst thing you can do, because if you change him and he changed because of you, he's going to hate you even more, because he's going to say, you didn't accept me for who I am and you tried to change me. Okay. But
I appreciate it.
Okay, I respect you and you have a good day. Okay. I appreciate it. Okay.
All right.
I respect to you. Thank you. All right, guys, lines are open. We got y'all. It's your boy, the Dean. Okay. So, sir, let's create. If you got a question, please put a Q in there. We got y'all covered. But guys, I want to show y'all something for all you guys out here real quick. We got about 20 more minutes. Got 20 more minutes left in the show. But gentlemen, you know, it's one thing I always tell you guys of your cult, that I always tell you, your mental cult. This is very important. Your compass. Gentlemen, one of the most important things that a man must have is his compass. And that is part of your cult, having a compass. I just didn't, guys, when I'm showing you the mental cult that you have to have, I just didn't get a chance to add the compass and things like that. But you must have direction, okay? And it is very important to understand the winds of change can move you off your square when you are not rooted or heading north or going forward in your life, gentlemen, if that makes any sense. And what is very important, as you begin to observe what you are as a man, observing your patterns and observing who you are, there are going to be things that are going to happen and come into your life, okay? And there are times where, as a man, there are going to be things that are going to weigh you down. And it's like the winds of like this change. The winds are going to blow, winds of problems, winds of mistakes, winds of celebration, reward, fulfillment, opportunity, and everything in between. But what is important to learn in the game is to always learn yourself and to learn how to move forward in this game, okay? And what I say for all of you guys out here, that's very important, is that you've got to have certainty of who you are, because the only expectation that you should ever have are the expectations you hold for yourself. We have no right, nor do women, but they can, and rather they have expectations or not, it's none of our business. But all the expectations that we have, okay, and your boy, let me tell you something. Please shut your fucking ass up in my room. Bitch, you ain't got no game, so shut the fuck up. If you keep running your mouth, get the fuck out of here, because you're disrupting my classroom, and I won't tolerate that shit. So shut your fucking ass up or ask a question. Nobody gives a fuck about your bitch ass statements. Thank you, Dangerous Russ. I appreciate that, Dangerous. Appreciate you, my brother. Fuck out of here with that bitch ass shit. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm sorry. But you know, I don't like disruption. I'm sorry, but I'm here to teach y'all guys. So if you're not here to learn, get the fuck out. But for all those that want to learn, I appreciate you guys. But as I was saying before, it is very important that we have to stop having expectations of other people. The only expectation you have got to have is the expectation to be consistently consistent with who you are, consistently consistent with your self-image, your self-ideal, your self-worth, and self-understanding of who you are, and never sit around and have an expectation of somebody else. All we can do is show women our values and principles through the structure and leadership that we have of ourselves. But see, most people don't understand the game well enough to understand that the game is a set of standards that you have for yourself, not for women, because we don't force women to be with us. We don't beg women to be with us. We don't have to lie to women, manipulate, or anything. They fuck with us because we're not, I say there was kindness, you. They fuck with us because we give them free will, because they know what is important to us is us. We are the priority, because most people never been taught or told that you are allowed to be the priority of your life. And we are a priority all day, every day. But it is not just saying that, because every label that you give yourself and everything you think about yourself is always going to represent who you are. And if you are speaking with femininity, if you are speaking through emotional experiences like a woman, that women are allowed to do that. Listen, as I told you, everything's not fair. Women are allowed to be emotional. That's what makes them women. But the strength of a man has to come from an individual that is not feminine or emotional. And when you are living and having emotional experiences, the problem is that a woman is not going to see you as you are the kind of man that has a priority set for his life. You want to sit there and cry about your life versus a man that says, you know what, no matter what is going on in my life, no matter if my Dallas Cowboys are winning or if I'm getting shot in Call of Duty and losing, okay? In fact, I don't ever say a woman because, a woman can't, like, knock a man off his square. But as I say, for all you young men out there, what is very important is that the game is always going to be a compass to you to help you men always stay on track and stay focused to the thing that is most important, and that is you. Nobody ever tells you guys to make yourself important because everybody wants to put importance in what a woman says and what a woman thinks and what a woman is going to do. And it's something that actually throws people off, okay? And that's what we're saying to y'all guys out here. And this is what is actually so important to it, what I want y'all to understand. When you guys out here start to have an understanding of who you are, and you will create a dynasty, a legacy in a world and your reality in which you encompass. Because everything, how you behave, has to be consistent with your thoughts, has to be consistent with your values. It has to be consistent with the way you think, move. And if you always change over some ass and titties, it shows the woman that you are not a consistent man. And this is what is so important that I always try to show you young men out here. You have to not just write it on paper and say that, yeah, I'm a man and I move this way. No, a woman has to recognize that. Let me grab this call. 216, sir. What's your name? What's your question? How can I help you?
Hi, Steve. This is Mike. I was calling to get clarification on your previous call. In the previous call, you said you was putting priority over the dick because you gamed up, right?
So what's the question?
With that being the case, if a person is not gamed up, can they not put priority on the dick? Is that
no? Because most people that ain't gamed up can't fuck, and they a bunch of sissified bitches. What are you talking about? They ain't game to fuck up. Most guys who ain't gamed up act more like women than men. So what are you talking about?
No, I just wanted to clarify what you were saying.
Well, I mean, what is there to clarify? You either a man or you ain't, and most of y'all ain't men, and y'all just got to come to that term. But y'all think just because y'all are older, you got hair in your nuts, that you can call yourself a man. That doesn't make you a man because you have hair in your nuts. It's how you move, how you think, how you worship and value yourself. But most of y'all don't give a fuck about yourselves like that enough to tell a woman no and to walk away from pussy. Because most of y'all will fuck anything that opens their legs. And that's just how it is sometimes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry. Wait, hold on, wait a second. Wait, hold on 1 second, caller. I got to take a moment because it's 11:11 real quick. Give me 1 second. Hold on, caller. Give me a second. Ladies, hold on a second. Because I always, got shout out to ladies. Ladies, it is 11:11 real quick because we only have much time. But ladies, just say real quick, ladies, 11:11, please go in your drawers, grab your Willie Member 300, your fingers, and go ahead and rub it and make a wish. It is 11:11 somewhere. Make a wish. Rub your dildos, your fingers, and make a wish. And I promise, ladies, that wish will come true. Okay, back to you, caller, because I don't have much time. So does that make any sense, big guy?
Yes. So I also wanted to get a little bit more. You said we don't value ourselves when it comes to pussy. Is that the start?
No, it's not. No,
started before then the pussy came into the picture.
No, it started. Okay, it's not even about the pussy. It's the lack of value you have in yourself, young man. Okay. Most people cannot explain themselves to anybody, and then they expect a woman to value them. But why? But I ask you, caller, watch. I'll give you a prime example. As I asked the other guy, what is 1 + 1? Give me the answer.
2.
Okay, so why should a woman follow your lead? Why should she value you?
Women should value me because I'm working to improve myself.
Okay.
20.
No, stop. Then that's the lie. Because you're doing an I do. That has nothing. That's working on yourself. How?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Not a character trait. Gotcha.
No, it is you're okay. You're saying I'm working on, but what is it that you're working on?
So I'm under Zag's program right now.
Well, then what the fuck are you calling me for then?
No, I just wanted clarification.
But I'm not Zag. That's my boy. But see, this is where y'all go all fucked up. I'm not Zag.
Oh, so there's a problem with watching your show in general?
Dog, it's okay, sir. You can watch the show, but you're coming over here asking me a question, and I'm not your sensei.
No, I was asking you a question about your video. I didn't know that was an issue.
It's okay, sir. All right, never mind. All right, so you have a good day. Thank you for your call, buddy. Thank you for your call. Appreciate you. Respect. Okay. Anyway, let me continue. Oh my God, Jesus, fuck, man, this is crazy, dude. Anyway, like I was saying to y'all guys out there, let me continue. Anyway, gentlemen, as I was saying to you guys out here, we don't have much time. You guys call in, we don't have much time. But what I'm saying to all you guys out here, for many of you guys out here, the thing about the game is most of you guys are unfulfilled. Most of you guys, unfortunately, are dissatisfied. And most of you guys are miserable with your life, but yet you cannot recognize, why it is you're that way. Because most of you guys have never been laced to understand that in the game is that you're not working on the most critical areas of your life. Anything you're working on for sex is not a critical area in your life. Just doing something outside of yourself, because it is okay, gentlemen. I'm glad that y'all want to sleep with women and things like that. But for many of you guys out here, your values are very important. This might be the last call. 520. Oh, what's your name? What's your question, buddy? 520 going once.
What up, man?
What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
My question is...
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Get the fuck off. I can't... Dog. So, tell me. Anyway, let me ask the ladies, because maybe the ladies, when I ask, and I do this, I ask these humans with their name. Ladies, y'all hear me? I just want to ask the ladies. Ladies, do you hear me asking these guys when I answer the phone? The first thing I say, do I not ask these children what their name is? What's their name? Do I not ask that question? And yet they bypass it because they don't even have, their self-worth is so low that they can't even, your name has to be the highest priority, man. Fuck. Guys, I do that all the time. Okay? I do that all the time. Okay? All right? Okay. All right. Okay. And Mikhail, I'm gonna tell you why I'm about to kick you out the room. This isn't for you. How dare you question me? For you, get the fuck out. You are never welcome here again. And if I see you around and you are in any chat room that I'm in and have control over, I'm gonna kick you the fuck out. I'm gonna tell you why. For you to come in here and disrespect me and disrespect everybody in this room, for those reasons, you are no longer welcome in here. So you need to get your bitch ass out. Goodbye. This is not for you. Goodbye. Get the fuck out. Get him out. Sorry, guys. Y'all know I don't play. You know I don't play. He knows better. And for him to do that is very disrespectful to you guys that are listening and trying to learn. So we got rid of him. Got him out. Anyway, as I say, for all you guys out here, what is very important to me is that you've got to learn who you are. And until you learn who you are, you'll never be able to understand why the decisions that you make are going to help you or not, okay? All right. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Spirit warrior, sir, either ask a question or get the fuck out the room. I don't have time. I'm telling you right now, I don't have time. I'm not your fucking babysitter. And either you're going to ask a fucking question or you're going to get your bitch ass out. I'm here to teach men how to be men. I don't got time for silly ass kindergarten. If you have a question, let your nuts drop and ask the question or get the fuck out. Because this is what's wrong with you bitch ass little guys. This is why you're not winning with women. And this is why women ain't fucking with you. Because you can't even ask a goddamn question. You're asking it's okay to ask a question versus ask the question. Are you fucking serious? And look at your goofy ass name. You're not a spirit warrior. You're a spirit sucker. And until you learn the game, you need to change your name and change that goofy ass thumbnail because you'll never be taken serious by a woman. How about that? Okay, how about that? Jesus Christ, man. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Man, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. This is why women don't fuck with y'all. Acting like a bunch of kids, spirit warrior. Motherfucker, you ain't no Indian. Ain't no horse or some shit like that. I'm spirit warrior. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, any last questions, gentlemen? Because I got to get going and stuff like that. But gentlemen, like I said, we'll probably talk on this, okay? Sir, Anthony, please, you're not even a student of the game. Please, I know y'all think I'm mean, man. I know y'all think I'm mean. And let me tell you, for all y'all that are new, because y'all know what I'm saying, man, Steve is being mean. This bitch ass motherfucker has been listening. Gentlemen, for everybody in the room, boxing, how long has this bitch been listening to me? How many years? Listen, guys, please understand. I'm not being mean. I'm going to show y'all something. Boxing, how many years has this motherfucker been listening to our show? Then has the audacity to ask this fucking question. Then has the, and then y'all wonder why we cuss people out. This bitch ass motherfucker's been listening for years. Gentlemen, years, and has the nerve to ask that question. Anthony, don't you ever ask me a question again or you getting out. I'm telling you right now. Don't ever ask me a question again or you're gone. Because you're disrespecting the room. See, I could have said something to help somebody out. Now I gotta go. But because I had to fucking explain myself to them, I wasted time. So don't ask no question again, man. Don't ever ask a question again. That's see, this is, man. Gentlemen, listen, y'all needed me. We got y'all guys, man. But I gotta run. I got something I gotta do, so I gotta go. But we got y'all. Yeah. Oh, thank you, 615. Exactly. But then the motherfucker gonna ask a question like he's brand. Now listen, if he was brand new, I get it. But that weak sucker has been in here for years now, and then he's got the nerve and the gall to ask that feminine ass question. Anthony, don't do that. And I appreciate all you guys, man. Okay. I appreciate you guys out here, man. Guys, please appreciate yourselves, man. Y'all need to get me. Get at me. Birthday package is still going on. Check it out. But guys, I got to run. I will talk to you guys later, man. And we will, we'll probably have a show tomorrow night, but we'll see you at 12 noon. Real Game, No Theory, guys. Appreciate all you guys out there. Stand up. Be proud of yourselves. I'm proud of you. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.